Alrighty, folks, welcome back to Tabletop Gaming. We're back with some more Dungeons and Dragons.
We're out of the mountain.
And we fought a cat. I won't say what the cat is, because I know what it is, but I'm not going to say it.
It's a big
No,
cat.
you do not know what it is because
It was a
Claire
big
does it.
cat. It was a pair of big cats and a tiny cat that was just having a wrestling match with Kaite.
If I were to make like a Final Fantasy reference, I would think they were quirrels. But I don't actually know them in D&D.
Cayenne's player knows what the cat is, but the character does not.
Mm-hmm.
Let us continue with the story.
Yes.
Right. So,
Barf.
as you're traveling down the mountain, you were subject to being hunted. You managed to defend yourselves, bringing down one of them, the other taking the youngling away before. They're not completely stupid. There is some survival instincts in there.
Mm.
Leaving you on the side, snowy slopes of the mountain. Pretty much where you were. This is exactly where you left off, and what you do notice as you pick up traveling again, shortly after your skirmish, is the temperature seems to be dropping rather quickly.
Why is it dropping quickly?
Because it's a snowy mountainside.
I'm staying in form as long as I can.
It's dropping quickly because, as you should be able to quite easily notice, you're traveling down the east side of the mountain.
Right, and the sun goes to the west.
You're in it
Lovely.
as the sun is slowly heading down. You are cast in the shadow of the mountain sooner than you were expecting, hence the temperature drop. However, just ahead of you, you can see the edge of the forest as it creeps up the lower slopes of the mountain.
Head to the trees.
I
Flee to the
agree.
trees!
Fly, you fools! I mean,
Um,
woof.
I'm going to continue my interrupted conversation with Cayenne before, kitty face.
What?
I asked Cayenne what Cayenne actually looks like. Cayenne was about to show me.
And then we got fucking bamboozled.
I
Yep.
don't. Now is not the best time to continue that conversation while it's starting to freeze.
Fair enough.
Yep.
Hurry to the trees!
I just look over at Zoho as he jumps down. I hate you.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can jump down cliffs. Height with no chance of breaking my legs.
No.
We get it.
I don't have to worry about not
Wait,
sticking to a wall.
why is Otto not moving? Is Otto moving?
Otto
You're
is
just
being
on the
left
map.
behind.
You're just on the map you were before. You don't need to worry about moving tokens.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
So
Eh.
you hurriedly head for the shelter of the trees, hoping to. I'm guessing you're hoping they'll act as some kind of buffer for at least a
Hoping
bit
to
longer.
enter a warmer climb.
A
Okay.
warmer
Climate.
climate.
I'm sorry,
say-
but heat, once we're in the trees, a fire would be most auspicious.
Yeah, either that or we find enough wood that we can just set it on fire.
Yes, start a campfire.
hmm
So, as you hastily make your way for the tree line, you are able to reach it just as the sun itself disappears behind the mountain peaks, there's still some limited light around, as the sun is still higher in the horizon. That it you can see it like coming over them. You know what I mean? Like sunset. It's even
Mhm.
though the sun's gone, there's still light
glow.
left.
Yeah. Before it
Uh,
starts getting dark.
I am gonna set up a fire right away.
What, you're just going to randomly spontaneously start chopping trees?
I'm gonna
Can
take
I-
whatever dead wood is handy and make a
Can
fire with
I
it.
can I roll a survival to hunt and such?
Oh damn, we're straight away in the tree line. This is camp now. Okay.
Well, don't know how we don't know how far to go before we can stop.
No, this is true. I just wasn't expecting it to be like camp the second you hit the tree line. But okay. If you want to start looking for, there is a bill of haste in this due to the fact that you are losing sunlight pretty fast now.
Yep.
Yeah.
There is some logic to this. Zoho wants to start looking for like food.
Yes, hunt. Hunt means food.
Farid wants to start picking up dry branch, loose
Wood.
branches and stuff. Okay, so as you travel into the tree line, Farid, can you roll perception, please? Zoho survival.
Hmm.
What are other people going to start doing as you
Oh.
get the
Ow, that
To
was
the tree
louder
line?
than I expected.
I'll help with food.
Frick.
Search.
I'll help with food as well. I am still transformed if that timer hasn't run out.
Also, mouse. Hold on.
No, it's probably no more than an hour to get into the tree. Like, yeah. Meow. So you probably got about half your time. You got 2 hours, yeah?
I do
Yeah.
not remember.
I think it's 2 hours. So you got about half your time left.
I use this on Faye rather than mouse.
I'll go hunting for wild game or something.
I need to turn on my hardware
Farid,
accelerator.
you can't guidance them if you're doing something a different task.
Ah, okay, good to know.
That doesn't make sense.
Especially when you're
um,
not with them.
Well, you're all traveling in general together. This is like keeping
Okay.
an eye out as you head into the tree line for opportunities because you want to make camp quickly. So sorry, Otto. What were you doing?
Hunting.
I'm also hunting.
Trying to find food. Okay, so you can make a perception with advantage because knows things. Because you're a wolf right now.
Skills, I guess?
Yep.
His nose knows best.
Yeah. I will.
Right. So Zoho, you're not. Zoho and Kaya, you're not having much luck noticing anything like within the immediate vicinity. You do notice that the snow seems to be not. It doesn't seem to have snowed that heavy. It's not like on the floor of the woodland as you get further into the tree line. It's just
Oh.
kind of like settled on the trees themselves.
Oh.
So it's not like got all the way down. Thorin, you are able to collect like some, like you managed to find a couple, like some nice leaf litter and things that you could use to start a campfire, but nothing, not not like large sticks and stuff to keep it going. You have your kindling, basically. That's the word I was looking for.
Okay.
Um, Otto, in your wolf form, as you are taking like sniffing out to see if you can pick up the scent of anything that may indicate something you could hunt or something familiar. You get you can smell a slight hint of smoke coming across on the breeze.
Hmm. I go up to some of the teammates and like jab them with one of my giant paws.
Ah, what?
And I start looking in the direction.
You smell something?
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but DM words excite me. So roll the dice and pray for me that RNG does like me.
Okay, I insight. What does this mean?
Well, all you heard was some kind of weird, grumbly, woofy noises, and a wolf seems to be like trying to shake its head in a general direction.
Insight decides whether you can determine true intentions of a creature.
Also, that sentence was because Zyka posted that in chat.
Oh,
Yeah.
Twitch chat,
Yeah.
not our chat. Okay.
If I got a 1, I was just gonna say Cayenne pets the wolf.
Aww.
Pet,
Would
pet,
my
pet.
I'm gonna
pass-
take that as a random
Do
roll
I-
something.
Do I determine anything from the nod with my passive insight? It's 16.
Okay, so Rill is not having much luck either.
Uh,
I
never
just
mind.
go the direction.
The direction. What is the direction?
Whatever the direction the wolf is motioning to.
Wolfos is rolling his eyes and literally draws an arrow in the snow.
Why did you climb the trees?
Go that way? Lead the way.
I am hoping. Right. Okay. Let's see if this one works.
Thorn, come on!
I'll wait a second for the stream delay so I can actually see what you guys can see.
Thorn, come
if
on!
anything.
Otto found something.
I found
see-
a wall.
I'm currently making a fire.
No, you're
Fire
gathering
later.
stuff for a fire.
I
Everyone's
see
still moving.
darkness.
Everyone is blurry. Like I can see through their icons.
I see a door.
Oh, I think the icons are behind Turb's turn order. There we go. Oh yeah.
So yeah,
I see
my
a
thing.
door.
Yeah, mine needs to get boosted. Because
Okay. This is a bit of an experiment because I was tweaking settings on this one.
I can only see up to here.
You've only got your black. Did you do your dark vision thing?
Yeah, I
That's
did it for
not-
I did
yeah,
it for
alright.
16 hours.
Okay.
On me, on and Zoho.
I don't need it.
Soho has dark vision.
Woo.
Forget if I
Lucky
have dark
you.
vision on this.
It's dire wolf. I don't know.
I have good
if I
sense
got the wrong,
of smell.
I might have the wrong setting.
Joshua
no.
hates Zoho for being able to clear cliff sides. He hates you for having dark vision.
I don't have dark vision on this form.
Oh God!
I don't have dark vision on this form, but
If I
do
click
have
this
a
button,
good sense of
because it's
smell.
technically not nighttime, it shouldn't be pitch black. It's
Uh-huh.
just dull.
I'm going to argue that when it's nighttime and it's snowed everywhere, it's actually quite easy to see where you're going.
Uh-huh.
Until it's a white
Yes,
light.
Not for
but
me!
you are in forest, so there is stuff blocking your line of sight.
Why is there a door icon? I don't understand.
So
Because
that he can.
it's a new mechanic. I locked you in a box to start with, so you didn't start immediately pulling your tokens while I was checking settings.
Man.
I like how the shadow shifts when I move one square up, forward, and back.
Forward and
and
backward
and
and
then forward and back.
Back and
Forward and
So
back.
you're in the forest,
forward.
and the faint scent is lingering in this general vicinity. You are permitted to move.
Wait,
Just
it-
slowly.
Okay, I go all
Is
the way over here.
Otto's-
God damn it.
Is Otto still in the wolf form?
Yes, but we'll just use his what's it token for now.
I
Okay.
look around at this point and I'm like, what the hell are you guys all going off on about?
We're
here?
following Otto. I think he smelled something.
I
I
point
don't
my
see
nose up
anything.
in the air to get a general direction.
Roll a perception to see if you can still pick up the scent.
Is it advantage?
Yes, because it's nosing all things.
I
He
am
knows-
slowly stumbling forward in the snow.
Thorin, don't go too far.
I'm not.
Oh,
I see-
baby!
Not 20.
Do I see any footprints in the snow while I'm looking around?
Roll a
One at a
perception.
time.
Okay.
Right, Otto, you can still pick up the general scent. It is, from your perspective, coming from like where the break in the tree is. It's more this way than this way.
Okay. Woof.
You do not notice any footprints or anything other than your own.
Zoho waves
That's
to
the group.
Ezreal to follow the group.
The DM will
Yeah.
drag as Earl as she pleases.
Yes.
Dude,
I
Zoho's
don't
just
see
at the rear.
anything, and I don't like it.
hey Kai, am I supposed to be able to see through all the character tokens?
Yeah, the other tokens on my end are all see-through.
I can imagine that's on
That's
purpose.
new to me because everything's solid to me.
Yeah, no, everybody else's token is transparent.
Maybe
yeah.
This
Oh,
is
I
a
wonder if it's
slice.
just the dim. It's probably the dimness level because I've turned the dimness down, so it's probably just doing a general
This is fine.
fade over.
That's fair.
This is
That's
fine.
fine.
There is a
So,
cave there.
Yeah, Doggo's gonna put his nose to the cave, but not enter it.
Okay, so
at the ready.
going to the entrance and
What the-
Sus.
that's fair.
Kayan, don't go zooming. That's
This is
Ril's
also why
job.
I don't put things on off the DM layer until I feel ready. Because people do shit like that.
Because they're
Uh,
bored.
Oh, hang on. I'm getting a message from Zyka.
Nah.
Okay.
What's
The rhymes and things are all made up. 100% original. It's beautiful.
Tawa.
Right. So, as you approach the entrance to this cave, you can smell a lingering scent of smoke, but it's very faint.
Do we all smell it now?
No, it's just Wolf.
Just
Good
Wolf?
noses.
Keen smell.
You can't really pick up any other scents other than this, like
The pine trees.
slight burning.
Am I hearing anything either?
Mm, there is a slight drip.
Drip. Drip.
I have the hammer in one hand and the crossbow in the other at this point.
The hammer is the crossbow. You just have to. Or you mean
Yes.
your regular crossbow?
Regular crossbow
So-
for once.
Zoho takes Sabakaze out. Everyone at the ready. You don't know what's in there.
I'm going to get the rill.
Bibbidi bobbidi, fuck
So you're
you.
starting at the entrance of this cave,
Bibbidi bobbidi. What
unsure of what's
Hey.
inside.
language?
I'm just gonna step into the cave at this point.
All right.
Follow
Okay.
Well, that was appropriate.
And he gets jumped by the spider this time.
Yeah, he's...
No, I do have the crossbow and a hammer, one in
Right.
each hand.
Who's going in first?
Me.
Apparently, this guy.
Okay.
This guy.
Hope you wore the brown pants.
Seeing as you're going in first.
Oh gosh.
Is that lit or out?
It
So-
is out.
Ah, that means he's on another map. So I go in.
I'm gonna slowly edge in and like stick to the wall.
Phrasing.
I'm gonna
Phrasing.
go in as
So-
well.
Come on, Rill.
Mm.
He
Right, so
follows in
Cayenne
after
said.
them.
Alright, Cayenne next. I need that.
Well, I'm gonna wait till people start appearing before continuing further.
I'm just gonna move everyone here and then drag their tokens in order.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yeah, agreed.
That's it.
So
Hold on,
Cayenne,
don't go too crazy.
Zoho.
Well, now I can take a step forward.
I'm gonna do Otto next, just because Otto's actually here.
Hooray.
Okay.
Then I'll find.
Rill.
Oops, put Real on the wrong side of the thing.
Dude, chill. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Gosh. Slow your roll.
Here you go.
Please.
Sorry, I'm only moving like 5 or 10 feet at a time.
So in the low light that is currently still reflecting off the snow from outside, you find yourself in a cave. To the right hand side seems to be a rather large pool of what appears to be a rather large pool of water, but doesn't seem to be very deep. And there's a slight drip coming from the ceiling.
Drip. Drip. Drip.
And on the left side, near Foreign, there is the remains of what appears to be a previous campfire.
Zoho looks to the wolf photo. You still picking up the scent?
He huffs.
Thorin, do you see anything?
I would like to investigate the fire to see if it's recent.
Okay, so how are you investigating?
Um, hmm. I'm gonna see if it's still warm, and if it's not, stir up the ashes to see
Check.
if maybe there's any heat in them.
Check one of the logs.
Right, so your immediate interpretation is there is no heat, but as you kind of like stir the ashes, it seems like the lower ashes still seem to be just have a slight little bit of smoldering left in them.
I'm gonna step away from the fire now and gesture for Zoho to be quiet.
Zoho just raises an eyebrow silently. Also, your token's upside down.
Yeah, because the cone of because I see a cone in front of me. If I don't turn, I
there's a
don't see what's there. Yeah,
You shouldn't have a cone.
apparently I do.
Unless it's just the wall. It might just be the wall. It's not actually. You can see behind you, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, do you-
So doesn't
Yeah,
matter
it's-
which way I'm facing.
Yeah, so
Yeah, it
like,
shouldn't matter which way you're facing.
so like you
Okay.
should see me behind you, over here.
Yes, I see all that.
Okay.
I gesture to Zoho and that the fire, someone was here within the last couple of hours.
He just nods.
I'm going to silently creep up to the cave opening and hope and pray I don't regret this.
Alright, I'd like a stealth roll.
Shit. Okay. This could go poorly. I don't think I have a plus on this. Yep.
Oof.
Okay,
That was
so you slowly
Close.
creep around the corner.
slowly.
I don't see anything.
Okay, you don't see anything.
Hmm.
I'm gonna stand in the entrance and carefully peek in.
There is nothing here.
Like not even on the looking up at the roof and everything.
As you scan around, there is nothing here. The only thing that seems to be in this cave, from your perspective, is the leftover campfire.
Somebody was here recently.
Hmm.
Not too recently. If we can't smell it.
Well, there's no one else here. Why don't we stay in this cave for the evening? We could use the remaining campfire.
I look at
Go ahead.
Zoho. Someone was here. Who says they're not going to come back?
Then we would be ready for them.
Doggo just
He
curls
just
up
remains stoically patient.
Doggo just curls up beside the dead fire.
Tis not like they would be someone we couldn't beat. Granted, we have run into our fair share of people who could just as easily hand our asses to us. Doesn't mean we wouldn't put up a fight.
Someone should at least check the pool of water to see if it goes anywhere.
Said it was shallow, dude.
It's not
Mm.
that.
It's not an actual pool. It's just
It's just a
water
puddle.
on the floor. It's basically just a puddle that's spread out. With there's
Gets
a drip, and there's a drip coming through the ceiling.
Well,
Hmm.
if
Kaite
we're
is not
gonna
impressed
stay,
by the taste of this water. It's cold.
if we're gonna stay here for the night, I need to gather more firewood to keep the fire going, or to get it going and keep it going.
I will join you.
And
Well,
I get back up. I guess I'm going to look for some game or something. I don't know.
me and
Okay.
Zoho are gonna look for firewood for the time being and leave Cayenne, Azrael, and Kaite here.
Are you looking or are you making?
What do you mean?
You're in a
Oh.
forest.
I'm just gonna make fire. I'm gonna make firewood. I'm gonna grab what's close to the cave entrance so we don't have to go
That's
far.
dead. You can't just grab live tree. It's gonna make a lot of smoke if you grab like healthy trees.
We need dead
Yes,
firewood.
but it's cold, and you need
It-
fire.
We need fire now.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do
I
that.
needed to ask whether you're looking or if you're making firewood. I don't need you to roll anything. I just need to know: do you have an axe?
Well, yeah.
You should have an axe.
Thorin
which
is
case-
the only one with an axe.
I have two. So here you go, Zoho.
Right?
So you spend like you and Zoho like kind of spend the next half hour just looking for like easy to
We're
get
being
at branches.
lumberjacks. We're being lumberjacks.
I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay.
You go like you spend a bit of time searching around near the cave entrance, not wandering too far, with the light quickly disappearing, and chop off some like low branches off of some trees and haul them back to the cave. Wolfman wanted to try and pick up on some game before.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can I have a survival from you then?
Okay.
Just regular.
Okay.
Wah.
I think Rill will probably spend her time sitting as close to this remaining warmth as possible.
What about Cayenne? What is Cayenne?
Cayenne, yes. What is Cayenne going to do?
You're not gonna leave Rill there by herself, are you?
Now, okay, and like, how much wood's here? Is there any wood in the fire pit?
It's just leftover ashes that's burnt out.
Damn.
There's only a small little bit smoldering left in the bottom that was stirred up by foreign. So, like-
I'm just gonna survive. No, I don't have a good enough niche.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly.
You're gonna help us?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna survive.
Nice.
Why the nat 20?
Okay, so you're gonna head out and help as well. Right. So, our wolf friend, you come across what seems to be a tributary, like a tributary,
Tributary.
little, yeah, basically starts of a river where that seems to be looks like it's forming from the snow that has made it to the bottom and melted.
Oh, a tributary. Okay.
Yeah, that's the one. It's only like a 2 inches wide, like an inch deep, but there's signs that there have been animals here, but not presently.
Hmm.
Cayenne, you find a berry bush.
Oh, good.
Good berry.
I was hoping you were gonna say deer. I wanted to suplex it.
He can't do anything. He's currently a wolf.
I said,
Hello.
Stretch.
so Turp found the beginning of a stream. I found a berry bush.
You found a berry bush. Would you like to gather some berries?
Sure.
And you roll. Can I have another survivor, please? You are able to effectively fill the equivalent of a coin pouch with berries from this berry bush.
Cool.
Basically, so it's not going to be enough for a meal for everybody, but it is. It could make some nice flavoring, or you could just hog them to yourself. Your choice.
Cool. Great. I know nothing of what these berries are.
You know nothing of what these berries are.
Absolutely fucking nothing other than they're a fruit.
Maybe ask Otto to taste test them?
Potato is a fruit.
So you spend you spend a little more time just in case you can find something else, but only seems to be the berry bush. And as it seems like the last light is fading, you head back to the nearby cave. Same kind of goes for everyone. I'm pretty sure you're like none of you want to be stuck out in the middle of freezing cold night.
Nope.
Did Thorin and I get enough firewood?
Yes, you can get enough firewood.
I'd probably return once my
Yeah.
transformation expired anyway.
Mm-hmm. And you'll reconvene back in the cave. It'll be simple enough for you to get a fire started in the
I
fire
have a
pit.
tinderbox.
People have tinderbox.
I have
People
a
have.
tinderbox.
I think some people have cantrips. No,
I
wait.
Oh, I've been
prestidigitation
wanting
just-
to get one.
Hold
Oh
on.
no, wait.
Hold on.
Kaite currently is not fire,
Lightning.
so Kai
Yeah.
current lightning. Are we having to do this the old-fashioned way?
Oh.
I have
What is
prestidigitation.
this?
Okay,
in
I'm
control
very
science.
mad because we could have used that in the caves, and I've been trying to get that move. You freaking asshole!
You've had torches this entire time. And
You
Forrest
wasted
just like,
all of
"I
our
have
torches when you had a cantrip.
Yeah.
To be honest, the
forgetfulness.
torches do have the advantage of being able to be passed around and things. The cantrip
Also,
does
This
it
not.
one doesn't
only-
consume anything, and you can place it on stuff.
It also only gives 20 feet. That's it.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
Still better
And
than
it only-
nothing.
It only lasts 10 minutes.
Put it this way: it's
It's a
useful if you
cantrip.
ran out of torches.
You could keep casting cantrips.
Right. Although there's no need to get obsessive about the cantrip.
Auto.
Jealousy.
I'm literally going to have to wait till I literally
like
have to
the
wait
minute
till
Otto
level
sees
10 to
Thorin-
get this.
The minute Otto sees Thorin kneels down and just snaps his fingers to create a fire, he's like, "Oh, are you freaking kidding me?"
You had
Well,
this
he's
the
al-
entire time.
You're still a wolf, so.
No, I
he-
ran out of
No,
wolf
no,
form.
no.
He ran out of his transformation.
It's the logical sense that you go out for like the last of the light to get what you can
Yeah.
and come back, which is about equivalent to how long he has left on his transformation. So
Also,
And he's-
it
can
lines
we
up.
can we comment on the fact that I maxed the hit on that one, despite not using it for damage?
The hit doesn't matter when you
Eh,
produce
it
it. It's
doesn't
only
matter.
for if you decide to slap somebody with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You basically make a baseball-sized fireball, and if you want to use it as an attack, then you yeet the damn thing.
Yeah, no.
So you easily get the fire started, and you can feel its warmth gradually grow, and it seems to reflect off of the wall behind it.
Neat.
We have
And
more
the
light.
smoke that comes off seems to be getting drawn out of the cave as the wind passes. It kind of like draws it out.
Hmm.
Also, he'd have to do the attack because flame does not catch things on fire when it's held.
Anyway,
Just saying, sorry.
I'd also like to point out prestidigitation allows me to light a small campfire.
Mm-hmm.
so
This
Anyway,
is also effective. Let's
we're
move
getting
on.
far too hung up on how we light a campfire today. I was about to get really surprised that you might have to do it the old-fashioned way.
Let
Oh,
us
wow.
move on.
So, how would you like to spend this evening? Probably some kind of food.
Ration.
Yeah.
We didn't really find a lot
Yeah,
of food.
I'm gonna be like, I found a source of water, but I didn't find a single thing.
I found a bag of berries. Don't know what they are, but it would be only enough for one person. So I'm just gonna hold on to them until we're not in a dire situation, so that the druid can look at them.
Would you like the druid to look at them now?
Sure.
So we're all eating
Hello.
ration.
One skill.
Cayenne has blueberries.
Please look at the blueberries.
Oh, blueberries.
Blueberries.
Okay, it's been a while since I've seen Bluebear. He's got him, stupid.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. It's dark out there.
It's dark in here.
Meanwhile, Zoho
The
just
only-
fishes.
Actually, this is a
Submerged.
point. I should.
Nom, nom, nom.
Uh,
Otto offers to take first watch.
there we go.
Whoosh.
The campfire is
Uh,
lit, so it gives off light.
I look at Cayenne and it's just like, Come here, you. We have something to do.
The fuck are you on about?
He's not gonna
Whatever
let it go.
whatever
Uh,
you two wish to do.
I just look at Zoho with a flat face
What?
and hold up the one of the books in Dwarven. I'm teaching her Dwarven. You, get your mind out of the gutter, Zoho. And she has
Just
to
like you
teach
should
me
get your mi-
Elvish.
Just like you should get your mind out of the gutter regarding how you were grilling me. Hmm?
You made it far too easy. This is a little different.
Uh-huh.
I look at Cayenne. Are you ready?
Are you
We're far-
ready?
We're far from finished.
Oh, I was expecting you to ask about something else, but sure, fine.
Also, you still have yet to show me what you really look like. No, I'm not going to let that go. I asked a question. I'd like an answer now. You know a lot
He
about
does-
my story. I'm kind of
He
curious.
does have a point, Cayenne.
Fine, give me a moment.
Yep. She just tucks into the small alcove behind the campfire.
Really? We know she's like part slime here. What's the surprise?
You don't know she's slime. You know she can change her shape.
For
Well,
all
she
we
w-
know, she could just be a shapeshifter. Like
Changeling.
a yeah, it's a
Yeah.
changeling.
But
Yes.
how did she go all goopy in the net?
Maybe she
Maybe.
can change her anatomy? I'm not sure. Maybe it's a changeling physiology.
You're
I
being
don't
way
know.
too pushy about this.
Fuck's
I'm
sake.
not. It's you have to ask that question when you don't expect it.
I learned not to ask too many questions.
Yeah.
Life mysteries and not.
You see it? You see a girl that used to be 5'7" and around the corner, now 4'7", and have dark hair, one green eye that is not hit in, and if you remember in the light when she was Galai, is anywhere her tattoos were, as you can only see her face in the winter clothes.
Mm.
Burn marks.
Does she
What?
look familiar to me, Kai?
She.
Or any of us?
Roll a history.
Oh shit.
I rolled a history.
I think this is only for Terp.
Oh.
Swear to God, Terp, swear to God.
This would be Kai's decision on this one.
Oh shit.
Sorry.
Oh shit.
No, you don't recognize this face.
Oh, thank fuck. You're not. It's not your fault. Good.
You don't know that yet. That could easily change.
Nope, don't recognize you.
You know what?
I
I
think we're
kind of
done
want
for.
to. I kind of want to go for this now, just to round out the roster. I swear, if I nat 20 this one, I'm gonna be very upset.
You do not recognize this face.
Fine.
Nat 20s are not auto successes on
Yeah.
skill
No, I
checks.
know. It's just like, what is
But
this?
congratulations, you wasted your nat 20 for today.
Yeah. It would.
You're 1 at 20. and you
Ironically
need
enough,
it.
it would be funny if it's like, nah, you don't recognize him. You don't recognize him. Thorin, you do for some reason. Oh.
You saw this face. You saw the face at the festival.
The festival?
People do not remember this face.
Yeah, no, that would have been fun. Yeah, like that would have been the only time any of you would have seen her like this.
Wait, wasn't Zoho knocked out at that time?
No.
No, but I was.
No, Faye was making a joke.
Meh.
But, so, congratulations, you have revealed your true form.
So this is what you normally look like?
Yep.
I can understand why you'd hide it.
You're much shorter.
Yeah, I know. The other reason is why I don't want to go the other reason is because I don't want to go home to where a certain jackass lives and has kept me in a cave because of my abilities.
Abilities like eating
No,
memories?
no, I've all no to anyone that's
I
known me, I've always needed to eat more than a normal person, and everyone thought it was just because I was growing. I found out later, or when I had to leave because of the Duke I was married to.
Wait, you were married to a duke?
Yeah,
I take it from your response it wasn't a happy marriage.
Oh, hi, Zyka.
It's a psycho. It's a psycho.
it was fine until everything went blank and I was in a cave, dungeon, science experiment lab bullshit.
A what? So, host from a monastery, he doesn't know what a lab is.
Okie dokie.
Psycho's on her phone. Okay.
You join us as Cayenne reveals their inner self.
Basically, he had some notion of what I am, unless he turned me into what I am. All I know is that I don't have any memories before age supposedly 14, 12, one of those two. Oh, wait, no. 17.
Huh.
And all I know is that I got this motions to the scars. Well, she motions to the scars. Sometime before my first memory. And the only thing I remember is that my name is actually Freya.
Freya. Huh. It's a very nice
Cayenne,
name.
yeah, Cayenne is more my elven adoptive parents' last name. Well, one of them, at least.
Huh. Still, Freya's a very nice name. Yeah, the host just says this very honestly.
Otto's just resting his back on the wall. As far as you know, none of this just rings a bell. Seems interesting.
So yeah, that's it. She turns back.
Yup.
Disappears behind the wall and changes back.
Hmm.
That's the.
I'm
Oh,
on my
no.
phone. Initiative 0.
And not zero.
Okay. So, how are you set? I am guessing you are settling in for the night, considering the story
Yep, I already called first watch.
Yeah.
and whatnot. So, settle down where you want to settle down,
Okay, and we'll do third.
because I'm
I'll
pretty
do
sure most people
last.
aren't going to be piled up on top of each other on the fire.
I'll take second.
I'll do last.
Ooh, shit.
Real gets to sleep this time.
Real?
Put yourselves where you want to sleep.
Mm.
Preferably not in the fire.
You're afraid
No.
of fire. You knock that off.
You are
I'm
squishy.
also going to point out to Zyka that Kaite is currently thunder mode,
Lightning Durgan.
so it doesn't have the fire resistances.
Sadly.
Likes to warm, but not currently resistant.
Me. She's a dragon!
Yes, an electric dragon.
It counts.
No.
Depends on the element.
Right. So everyone's sleeping on top of each other in the fire.
I'm resting my back on the wall. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll be here.
Everyone huddled close for warmth. Fire will only do
Right.
so much.
For my sake of making sure I don't get confused, Faye, which token are you using?
Hang on.
You're
Character sheet
currently
open.
you're currently square, right?
Yeah, but I've changed it to be.
No, you don't need to mess around with it. I just
This
need to know which one I can stick here,
Yeah, stick that one there for now.
so I know it's not in the cave.
Yeah, I was gonna say we should probably just copy that over or to the job board page.
Speed.
In Faye's closet.
Azrael, stop doing speed.
I would like to point out again
On the phone.
that I am on my effing phone.
I know, I'm
Yes,
making
sir.
a joke.
Not funny. Right. So seriously, is this where everyone's sleeping? Zyka, are you able to do the ping thing on the map? And then I can just like drag you there. Like if you hold your I don't know how the phone one works, but I'm assuming if you hold your finger on it, it's like you're holding the mouse button.
The answer is no. I cannot do the ping thing.
Okay, so in relation to the fire, where would you like to be?
I can still move my characters.
Hmm.
You just- There.
Okay, close to the fire. Tuck to the wall. Where's everyone else going to settle down?
Soho's staying where he currently is.
I am also staying currently where I am because my back is to the wall. I am not sleeping yet.
I don't want to be tan again yet.
I am staying where I am staying.
So Cayenne. So everyone's going to kind of like keep close to the fire for tonight. Cayenne's going to just going like I'm just here. This is close enough.
Aww.
Okay.
Turget Padu.
Cayenne currently has a dragon butt in their face.
No. Why?
How-
Fine. Move over one.
Okay. So who's on first watch?
Merlot.
Terp.
Yes.
I think that's Minnie.
Hello. I
No,
require
no,
the
Tiff
usual.
had it right. It's Merlot.
That's Merlot.
It's Merlot. Wait, what?
Merlot's on
Kitty on-
camera.
Oh, camera.
Kitty on camera.
So, Otto on first watch. The usual perception check, please.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
No, that's water.
The crackling of the fire seems to drown out the dripping noise from the puddle on the other side of the area. You notice that it sounds like the wind's picking up outside as there's a whistling sound passing past the entrance. It's more of a consistent wind now rather than the gentle breeze that was earlier.
Otto
And that
muses
is
to
all.
himself that he's happy that we found shelter because it sounds like it's a cold one tonight.
And that is all. Who was second?
I think me.
All right.
Is that right, Faye?
I tap you.
Jay, you're third, right?
Yeah, that's third.
Yeah, I'm second. Yeah.
I tap
And I'm
you.
last.
Yeah.
Tap
My
you,
turn.
Then I flop out here.
Take that as a yes. Yeah, he turns his back to the campfire and just watches the entrance.
He just kind of like sat there cross-legged.
Yeah. I top my sleeping bag.
Okay. Okay. Usual perception check, please.
Okay. Yay.
The fire starts to die down.
I grab a log and toss it onto the fire.
There's a showering of sparks as you toss in the log, and it slowly picks up again, crackling more.
The pet Katie as she comes over.
A slight hiss as it as the damp in the log gets burnt away. Kaite apparently decides to roll over. That is all for your watch.
He taps Cayenne.
Cayenne, were you actually sleeping?
No.
Okay.
It's still weird that you don't require sleep. Good night.
It could be worse. I could not be eating.
At least you have that comfort. Good night.
Proceed with standard order of events, please.
Roll perception.
I did. It didn't roll. I have a 21.
Okie dokie.
I promise you, I only pressed it once.
That's okay. So, as you're sitting there, keeping an eye over people, the irritating noise of the fire close to you, you notice a sound coming from the entrance.
And in my position, and with dark vision, I see something fuzzy and familiar.
I will notify that it is the butt.
Yes, because I saw it. Yeah, because I saw it from behind, running the fuck away.
And it's slowly.
Oh shit.
Guys, we have an issue.
Slowly seems to be backing into the cave.
It's back with dinner.
How are you going to notify these people that are asleep?
Wake them up?
I start checking the two nearest to me.
It's the morning already.
What?
No, we have a problem. The other parent brought back dinner.
That wakes the hoe right up and he shakes Frill awake. Frill, get up now! Wake up, Otto!
The fuck is it dragging? A giant mountain goat?
It's
Giant
a
goat.
giant me!
I just immediately pull out the hammer and turn it into the crossbow. It's like, I don't care right now. I am not up for this shit in the middle of the night.
Maybe it hasn't seen us yet?
It just seems to be edging backwards into the cave.
Is the goat
And then
alive?
Goat is most certainly dead.
Thank fuck. Please put a marker on it.
You see as it drags in, you see like the trail being left behind as like
A trail of blood.
the snow and stuff off of its out with a bit of blood mixed in, just slowly being left behind. It drops the goat and heads over to the pool and starts drinking.
What do
I am just watching this thing. There's no way in hell this. I look at Zoho. This thing cannot have missed the fact that we are in here because of the fire.
Are you
I
saying that?
want to know why it's here.
Wait, insight?
I insight the thing for. It knows we're
You
here.
ins-
It has to know we're fucking here.
You're just staring at it in like kind of like alarm face, going, "How has it not fucking noticed us yet?" Snores lightly.
Krill is still asleep.
I'm still sleeping.
Yeah, the only
because
people
nobody
awake
woke
currently
me.
are Cayenne, Farin, and Zoho.
Nobody
It's like-
bothered waking me up either.
I pick up a rock and throw it at Otto.
I sneak over to Otto.
You
and-
have to roll it. You're gonna. Oh boy.
Yeah,
Do
I
I
was about
do-
to say, if you're gonna throw a rock, you better roll it, man.
Right, if you're
Ooh.
going to sneak, I'm going to need a stealth check. And who's
Yeah.
throwing a rock?
I'm gonna throw a rock at Otto.
20.
Okay.
I don't
Or
have-
not.
Actually, no. I have.
Dude, don't just
equivalent.
don't just throw lines around like that, okay?
Seriously.
Oh no, no,
Okay.
it's facing us.
A, you'd be injuring me.
Chat. Shush, shush. The thing is looking at us.
Otto, wake up! Wake up! Now!
And mirrors over, you see it clamp its jaws around the back of the goat's neck.
I just immediately like, okay. Were you who started the fire?
I sit.
It seems to be dragging the goat towards the fire. It's kind of ignoring you
I take a
until you say.
good look at
Did
it.
you say that to it?
Yes.
It kind of just stares into your eyes. And now you're just kind of like there watching one another.
I lower the crossbow at this point. I'm like,
I recognize
you're not gonna do anything. I'm not doing anything.
I recognize it
I'm-
as one of the animals we fought, or is it a different one?
Are you awake?
Yes.
Yes, I
was
shook
shaking.
him
Okay.
awake.
So, oh no, as you're shaking awake, that's a big cat.
Dragging a dead goat.
Considering he's not moving to attack yet, I'm calmly assessing the situation.
It's currently just staring at Foreign.
With a dead
Then it
goat
kind
in
of
its
like
mouth.
glances around at everyone else. And then it kind of shrugs.
I am gonna
And
put
lets
the
out
crossbow
a
away.
meow.
I just put the crossbow away. There's no point in doing this.
Speech of Beast and Leaf. Is that for us or for you?
There's another like meow.
Hmm?
Paw once if you're friendly.
Kind of cocks its head to the side, and then there's a brief pause, and then it sounds like bones cracking,
Do I understand it?
and
Oh.
it kind of starts shifting
I see.
and popping.
It's Animorphs!
Okay.
Okay. It's a druid.
Yeah, it's another druid.
Another druid.
I speak in druid. Didn't mean to intrude. I'm sorry. We found the campfire and we seeked shelter from the weather.
Sorry about that. I I forget sometimes.
Yes, we were attacked by that kin recently, so we were on edge.
Why? Harmless. Just little old me.
We honestly don't.
Well,
young
you're
me.
harmless, but the other of that kind attacked us earlier today.
Well, their smaller kin attacked Kaite first. He points to Kaite, and then its parents kind of got involved.
I was
Bye,
speaking.
Zyka.
I was speaking in Druid just in case she doesn't speak any languages that we know.
So none of us know what's being said.
Correct.
No.
I'm not sure if she's replying in common.
Okay, it would have been nice to know that before, but she
I
is
did
just
state
talking
it.
common.
I did state that.
I missed that bit. Sorry, but she is just talking in common.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
As soon as I
why
find
are you
she's talking in common, I speak in common.
Why are you scared of a crack cat?
A what?
I knew it.
And why are you speaking like that?
Otto.
Gesturing at Otto and his druidic.
Wait, she doesn't understand Druidic? Wait.
You get the feeling she understands what you're saying. She's just kind of like, why are you using that language?
I assumed we didn't have any languages in common.
Please forgive my druid friend here. We've, in recent times, have come across a lot of people who don't technically speak common as a main language, so we've kind of been depending on the other languages we do know.
I've also been out of my element for about a week. It's discombobulating.
Yeah, it's kind of hard getting by on just 2 legs, especially out here.
Speaking of, do you know where we are? We just exited the mountain tunnels to the west of here, and
We're trying to head back to
trying
the
to get our
dwarf main city.
Barrader.
Well, you're currently here in this cave. Quite nice. I noticed that folly will be useful. I'm not very good with fire, so I brought dinner.
Zoho nods his head over at Thorn. You can thank our dwarven friend for that. He knows a little bit of magic.
I just shrug. Even if I didn't, dwarfs are mostly good at getting fires going, so shrug.
Do you have a name?
Oh, I'm Lumi.
Lumi. I am Zoho.
I'm Otto, or Otto.
Thorin, Iron's Bane, at your service.
Why was there a door opening and
Because
closing?
I accidentally pressed a hotkey that I didn't know existed.
The
And
fiery red. The fiery
and
red.
I-
head- Yeah, go. Go ahead.
And I started spamming the door.
The fiery red head
I'm trying
next to
to remember.
Thorin
There it is.
is Cayenne,
Ooh,
There we
and
go.
the-
That's what I was trying to do.
she's a
And the
furball female.
and the elf with the little lizard. Behind me is Azaril
I'm
and
glad.
Kaite.
I'm glad you did that because the small image, I thought she was an elf.
Alright. She's also not a furball.
She's not.
So as you're introducing, you kind of notice that there still seems to be animal-like features upon her. Her ears
know-
still seem to have the same tufts of fur from
Okay.
what she was. She
I know
hasn't.
what she is.
She's not 100%. It's like she hasn't 100% gone.
Yeah,
back.
I know what she is. Well, actually, wait, would my character know that?
Yeah,
Wait,
that's a good
what are
question.
you suggesting as a player?
Switch
Uh,
Shrine?
It's one
Me
of
as
those
a player.
half. It's one of those half beast
Shifter.
Yeah, shifters.
A
thank you.
shifter.
Nope.
Okay.
She's not? Huh.
Would Thorin recognize what she is?
From Otto's perspective, it looks like she didn't fully revert,
Hmm.
but no, not a shifter.
If you don't mind my asking, is it Loom or
Lumi.
Loon? Lumi. Lumi. What are you doing so far from any village or town, and who are you?
I'm Lumi. And I am on my way. I got called.
Oh, you're heading to the summit, the big meeting.
Yeah, very big meeting.
Yes, I heard about that.
It's just over that way. So you're going too?
No, I'm not privy to that. I just heard about it.
Well, if you know about it and you speak the wibbly wobbly,
I thought it was only for leaders of the clans.
The circles.
Same thing.
I was just told to come. You can come too.
Wait, hang on. Is one of the people going to be there heading it named Whirl? Sounds like squirrel, but it's WY.
Whirl?
Yeah, that one.
Yes, he's an old druid
Mm,
from Carnell. That's how we found out about the big meeting, from him.
I don't know anyone called Whirl.
Okay.
Hmm.
Might be an
It's
entirely different one.
It's closer than the town you want to go to.
Neat. That might be better.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, if it's on the way, I don't see it being a problem unless outsiders are not welcome.
Like non-druids?
Well, you're here, so you're probably meant to be here.
Hmm.
You can come.
Well, if an invitation is extended, would be rude to just decline it. Don't you think?
I gesture at Lumi.
Yep.
What's with your ears? Otto usually reverts completely back when he changes form, but you.
I just want to point out my ears are furry naturally, so you wouldn't be able to tell just by the ears.
Half truth. You are like undeniably a furbolg.
Like, obviously, she
And
doesn't look
you
like a
have
furball.
mentioned to other people, I believe, at this point.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So, but at that kind of Lumi kind of like looks at Otto. It's like, so that's not fur.
Nope.
What do you?
Otto here
Oh,
is a furbolg, indeed.
Yeah, I naturally look like this.
Naturally fuzzy.
on two legs all the
Mhm.
time.
I mean, I could transform too, but this is what I am in my normal form.
It can be as big as a
So
bear
what?
or as small as a squirrel.
You can be big and small.
Yes.
Actually, I can do that too. So, anyway, I have questions,
Yes.
but I'm also hungry.
Of course. Perhaps it's best that you eat first, then you can ask your questions.
Oh, look at Zoho.
Wow.
I think she's requesting help with the
Ah.
goat. I think.
It's a giant goat. It's not outlandish.
It's a
It's
dire
Oh.
goat.
It's actually no, it's not a dire goat. They're actually quite common outside of towns and away from people.
Yeah.
Ah.
Mm.
Like where they're left alone to grow to their full potential in the mountains. But
It's a giant.
yeah, I'm not really good with fires and stuff, but it's nice to have warm food every now and again.
Indeed.
May I?
Of
Sure.
course.
Go right ahead.
She just kind of like heaves the goat onto the fire.
I
Does she
could have cut
smother
that
the
up.
fire in the process?
The more weird thing is that she doesn't transform back into a beast or anything to do it. She just kind of like grabs it by the horns and drags it, or at pretty much the same pace she was before, onto the fire to the point where it's being smothered by goat.
Hang on, does she like half transform like her arms to be able to pick that
Nope.
up, or is she just like that's wrong?
She is that naturally strong.
We might need sticks and to cut it up.
That's,
Yeah.
you got some strong arms there.
No, this is just me.
Neat.
I
Is
just
Not-
I just shake my head and don't even question it at this point.
that anything
She's
to
probably
do with?
as strong as you, Otto.
No, she clearly is stronger than I am. I can't lift that on my own.
What, even being so big, you can't lift that?
Can
Well,
I?
She didn't really lift it, she just kind of like dragged it.
Oh, okay, then yeah. Sorry.
She didn't do the whole like He-Man over her head kind of thing.
Okay, yes.
But it did seem odd. But it does seem oddly easy for her to just be able to like heft a
I mean,
dead weight
I
thing
can,
this size
but-
into a fire.
not as easily as you seem to be doing it.
So, yes. So you're that guy over there. He said you can be a squirrel and a bear at the same time.
No, I could choose to be one or the other.
Probably
Right.
should have mentioned that.
I can't combine them. Is that something you can do?
No, I'm just curious. Haven't met anyone who can do that one yet.
Yeah. Well, I could do. Let's see, fish. Small animals, big animals, prey, predators. I can't do flying yet. I still haven't figured that out.
No, I haven't done that one yet. I have a. Even if I change, I can't. It's like I'm tied down.
Yeah.
Zoho helps Kyan cut up the goat. Now what Sabakai say with just a regular scimitar?
Butchering
Yeah.
a goat, literally, no finesse or anything, and it just hunks of meat.
Well,
Shave off the hair.
my Beyond 20 is broke, and I rolled a 25 for survival to cut it up.
Oh yeah, I need
Did you
roll
turn
survive.
the app on?
It is on. I've done it.
Oh, it's just not.
Yeah.
You
Oh.
haven't left another game in tab open somewhere, have you? Because you leave
No,
other tab-
I'm using Chrome, and I only have two windows open. One with the character sheet, and one with this game.
I don't know, man.
I think it might have broke because I think the chat popped out.
Just roll like I do then.
Yeah. You have to, the annoying thing is you have to refresh to get the chat to pop back in.
Well, no, I closed the window for when the chat popped out, and it fixed it.
Oh, okay. Then. So,
But it still broke.
sorry,
I'm gonna have to-
I got.
Okay.
I'm getting sidetracked. Where were we? Oh yes.
They were
So
chopping up
you
the
can't
thing.
fly either.
Yeah.
You can't do weird mixy stuff. So, okay, what can you turn into?
Crocodile. I could do a bear. I recently found out how to do a boar.
Ooh. One of those really like tough ones,
Yeah, the big ones.
like with they look like they have icicles and stuff on them.
No, have you seen one like that?
That's the one I can turn into.
Oh! Yeah,
Oh,
no,
fuck.
mine's just a regular forest dwelling one. But it's really big.
Oh. So, what else? Anything else? So, crocodile,
I
bear,
could be a fox,
wolf.
a squirrel.
Don't forget the wolf, he says offhandedly.
I like that one. Allows me to hunt a lot.
Oh. So you grow to, like, bigger than the goat there?
Yes.
No, the wolf you transform into isn't bigger than the goat.
Oh, no,
That-
maybe a little smaller.
but it has
Bear is
white hair.
bigger.
But it has white hair, yeah?
I thought mine one had brown. I can't remember.
Your one is not white.
Yeah. No. Mine's just a large timber wolf. Dire wolf.
There we go. Fixed it.
Are you able to like inhale and then exhale like this? And she lets out a blast of cold from her mouth towards the entrance. So, and you see the puddle over this side as she does it this direction away from people freeze over almost like
What
instantly.
I'll tell you all to figure out what she is.
My character just like his mouth is like clamped shut in a like a permanent like face, with his eyes bulging like.
Zoho just looks over at the now frozen leg and is like, glances over at Zoho.
I don't.
Otto.
I only know how to do regular animals without special abilities like that. Only claws and fangs as attacks. Maybe a howl or two, but not breath weapons.
Guys,
What?
isn't there kind of check to figure out what the fuck she is?
I'm trying to think of what check you could make if you can make any at all.
Perception.
I don't think you would know even if I had you roll.
History.
I would very much like to know where you learn these forms.
Can I at least
And how you could do that without transforming first.
Yeah, can I at least Arcana how the fuck she did that?
on.
I'll let you roll Arcana on the thing to try and figure out if it's a spell or not.
13.
No.
It doesn't seem like a magical spell she did.
It looks like a
It
dragon's
seems
breath
it's
weapon.
like it's innate.
Dafuk?
So are you like how long have you been transforming then? And who's your master?
Shit, I don't actually have one.
Druids can have a master.
You don't have one, Otto.
Uh,
That's the point.
I don't have one. I'm part of the Wandering Wolf Clan. The Circle, I guess. Yes.
Oh, so you have an apprentice.
No, I'm a nomad.
You said you were in a clan.
I am, but the Is it actually a clan or a circle? I can't.
You can call it clan, circle. It's whatever. What terminology doesn't matter. I get what you mean.
We are only known by basically being lone wolves and keeping to ourselves and wandering a lot, not sticking to any one place for a long period of time.
So, in other words, you're a hermit.
More or less.
So where do you like to wander? I'm usually just that way, and she points towards the mountain.
Well, my
Back.
normal locale was forests, but then I got into a party with these folks, and we're adventuring.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you'll have no trouble traversing tomorrow. That's where we gotta go.
Ah,
That's where the meeting is.
Is the venue for this meeting far?
Not far. I've only got one more day to go.
may I ask, where did you learn these forms that could do all these things? Because I have no idea how you managed to do that breath attack. Also, how did you do that without transforming first?
But that's just me.
Wait.
I
That's,
don't think it's something you can learn naturally, Otto.
That's something you can do?
Yeah. I just be what I want to be, but I can't be what I want to be. It's difficult. I can't turn into other colors.
Oh.
Other colors?
Yeah, that's the easiest way of saying it.
Yeah, Otto chooses to leave it at that, and his brain just fizzles.
I stopped questioning stuff.
Kai, can I question with a dice roll of changing colors?
You can just ask her what she means by
Yeah,
changing
just
colors. You
ask.
Kaya just stops working on the goat, turns her head and means like, what do you mean changing colors? You mean like fur color or something else?
Okay, so looks at R. So when you turn into a bear, what color bear?
Same fur color as my hair.
Brown bear.
Yes. Well, actually, his hair is reddish. I just couldn't choose red for.
Brown's close enough.
It's like reddish brown. Yeah. Like a russet color.
Can you turn into a black bear? By the way, your answer is yes. That's just the smaller version of the bear.
Okay. Yes.
And if you turn into the wolf, what color are you then?
Brown.
Yeah, like just a timber wolf. So like, brown and white.
And if you turn into a crocodile,
He's green.
so you can turn into things of different color.
I see. So your transformations are all silver?
I can only turn into this many things, and she kind of just holds up her hand with her fingers close together. But you can learn new things because you said you got a boar now.
Yes, all you really need to do is study for a long period of time if the animal is willing.
Yeah, but I can't turn into animals.
Okay. Then what was that transformation?
Clearly not an animal, because it did redirect a spell back at me when we fought the wild one.
It's a crack cat. But you can't. You probably can't turn into a crack cat if you can turn into animals.
Ah. And Otto is
To make this hard,
Otto in his head, he's like, okay, not a beast, got ya.
Yeah, to make this less hurtful for the player heads, the forms she takes are not beast forms. They're creatures that you would in game you interpret as some kind of beast, but you would never be able to as a druid because they are not.
Yeah, their
Oh my.
intelligence score is too high.
It's not even a case of intelligence. I don't give a crap about the intelligence
Oh, they're
scores on
just
animals
just
like
not
that.
under
It
the
doesn't
beast
make it
category.
doesn't make any sense. The stat blocks for animals all being stupid.
Yeah. Fair enough. So I'll never
It's a
get
different
like an animal that can
player-wise. It's a
breathe
slightly
fire or
different
something
mechanics.
stupid.
Probably not.
Damn it! You had my hopes up.
Well, if you can find a beast that you can transform into the breeze fire, congratulations. But whether it will happen or not, who knows?
Freaking
But yeah,
spider.
player knowledge. It's a different mechanic. She has a different list.
Yeah, clearly.
But player knowledge just seems to be getting confusing. Other than like,
As
she's
far
quite
as
happy to say she has a limited
yeah, as
number, but you yourself in game don't know because you didn't study Craghat, so you wouldn't be able to kind
yeah,
of thing.
as far as I know, she is a druid because she understood me when I spoke in druid. That's all I know.
Yeah. So back to characters. Oh, is that ready? And she just reaches across and takes a bit of just a slab of goat and starts chewing into it. And as she does, you notice she actually still has some like her teeth looks like she's got some fangs still.
Hmm.
Like not stupidly long or anything or animalistic, but like just the hint that her like
Canines are longer.
canines are longer.
It'd be
like
weird
a lot
if
of
they were
animals do.
just yeah. It'd be weird if there were just the canines because she would look vampiric, but no, it's all of her teeth.
No, it's mainly the canines, but it's all like they're more distinctive, like a lot of animals have.
Yeah,
Like if you see like if you open up the mouth, they like we have canines, but our canines are nowhere near as distinctive as
yep.
like animal that hunts things.
She's got teethies.
She just has tiny little hints of animals. So this tastes good.
I don't question it. Grab a piece of slab
It's
of meat.
basically just warmed up meat. It's it's not actually cooked or anything.
Oh,
It's just not been there long enough.
Oh, I think I'll wait.
It's nice to have a warm meal every now and again.
Yep.
Yep.
So
Otto's just gonna chalk it up to she's been out in the wilderness too long.
So if you weren't here, for the meeting, then why are you here?
We were tasked with going into the mines and recovering some important things that we're not at liberty to share.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, and our way back was not possible, so we had to go a different route, and we came out,
Higher up on the mountain.
yeah, higher up
Oh.
and north, like more, well, north of our position,
Yeah, I
Current.
smelled your fire and I made my way over here.
or whoever.
I
made
led
this.
us here.
This isn't my fire.
It is
I smelled your fire and came here.
odd. When we arrived, the fire had just gone out. We found the embers and assumed it was somebody else's fire. It's not ours originally.
She just kind of like shrugs. It's like, well, there's no one else that way. Points back towards the mountain. So I don't know who. I don't think it would be anyone on the way to the meeting. Unless. Maybe?
Hmm?
We'll find out when we get there. Depends on which way they took. But I wouldn't think this is their fire because they got there ages ago. I'm kind of late.
Now,
I stroke my beard. A thought has occurred to me.
I was about to say, did we ever hear where they said they were going to meet? Did they say the mountain, or did they just never tell us?
No, they never told you. All you got told
It was for the
was
elders, yeah.
that he was going to speak to his friend
Hmm.
about something. He didn't mention any like actual meeting. He just he didn't mention any actual meeting. He just mentioned he's going to from what you said is going to go to speak to his friend who was discussing something similar before.
Okay.
And then he flew away. I got annoyed with Cayenne for getting in his head.
Mm.
So what animals can you turn into? And she kind of just gestures to the other people.
I cannot turn into any animals whatsoever. I'm a monk, not a druid.
I mean, if your race is to a certain race, I can turn into a lizard folk, but I'm not racist. I met people that have called them just animals, and I'm like, bruh.
Right, okay.
Zaha immediately does a spit take and turns away to hide his snickering.
As far as I know, I'm the only druid in this group.
And then I don't recognize that animal either.
Is she pointing at Kaite?
Yeah, she's pointing at Kaite.
Kaite is a bit of a special case.
Also, I look at Zoho at this point. You called her a lizard. We know she's not a lizard.
As far as I know, she's not a beast, because for the life of me, I've tried studying her for hours, and I still haven't figured out her form.
I've just been secretly spying on Kaite the entire time and can't figure shit out.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, to Thor, and just a reminder, or we know what she is not a lot of other people. Oh no, and should probably not be privy to that information.
I can respond yes.
He's
Yes, in your
telepathic
head.
speech. Oh, okay.
My response is yes, but Azaril said Kaite is not a lizard. If Azaril was awake, Zoho would be getting slapped. You know this.
Yes, I do.
I forgot she's still asleep.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to make the point while she's asleep. Don't call Kaite a lizard.
Yeah, they don't do that tongue thing.
You don't know that.
Actually, yes, we do.
Do
He's
you?
making a stupid Mulan joke.
Yeah, no. Also, you can't hear us, Zoho. Ow.
So, well, you should probably eat some of that before it goes cold again.
I'd rather wait
We've
till it's
already-
It's very odd that only you can change into animals.
Well, I am the only druid. Not everybody can transform. As far as I know, naturally.
That's a shame.
It is.
Mm.
More people should be able to transform.
Look,
I
can
am
do-
just gonna
I can only
shrug
do
and be
so
like,
much.
I am going to sleep right now while it is still nighttime.
Yes, we've already eaten.
Well, more for me. And she grabs another slab of meat and just starts nomming on it.
I'm just gonna wait till my piece is ready. I usually don't eat it so rare.
It's also Otto's turn on what?
No, it's
No,
not.
No,
No,
Otto
it's-
took first watch.
Oh, yeah, it's
then me, then
Cayenne's.
Cayenne.
And I'm trying to be respectful to our guest by taking a piece that she offered. In some circles, that's considered disrespectful by refusing.
Thorin just wants to sleep right now. He doesn't even care about food.
No, that's normal for Thorin. That's fine.
Well,
Yeah.
if you want to sleep, you can sleep. I should probably sleep once I finish. Like, let this settle. And she pats her belly. It's definitely good.
I'd imagine so.
Oh, don't imagine. Just eat it. What are you waiting for?
I look at the meat. Is it fully cooked yet?
No, there's no chance it's going to be fully cooked.
Just eat it.
Not anytime soon.
Do I know in my head that I'll get sick if I eat it like as is right now?
You get sick. It's meat.
Basically, Kai's saying you're not going to know unless you do it.
Mm. Fine.
Just do it!
I'm taking a slice.
Cayenne does the same because last time she ate something in garage, she didn't get sick. She thinks.
So is Zoho going to curl up and sleep now?
Yeah, he's gonna sleep.
All right.
Is Cayenne waking me up for last watch?
For the last hour of your watch, yes.
Okay.
Okay, so Farin's going to do final watch.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, after I have that piece, I'll just pass out as well.
All right.
So-
So
Typical shit.
typical shit.
Typical shit go!
Meh. Mm, yeah.
Oh,
Wow,
shit.
what?
Am I ever glad he's not technically the only watch?
There's something unusual during this watch.
Uh-oh.
Mm?
Something seems awfully quiet.
Oh, no.
There's what's left of the smoldering fire, and every now and again the sound of the whistling wind when it picks up a bit past the cave entrance. And Numi's just kind of like sitting there staring at you. Well, she's chewing on meat.
This is interesting to say the least. I gotta close my webpage and reopen it. Just Roll20's being a dick. Do I see
think-
anything?
You
Not
see
one.
Numi staring at you.
Yeah, you not want, bro.
It's unusually quiet. It's been a while since it's been this quiet for you. You hungry? There's still lots more.
I'm gonna grab a slab of meat and eat it just to be polite.
Yeah, I thought you'd be hungry. It's cold. Need food. Keep yourself warm. Well, most people think it's cold. It's actually quite
Lumi,
warm today.
what race are you?
What?
Doesn't beat around the bush. Go straight for the jugular.
I've never seen someone like you before. And I've been traveling the world for 20 years.
What do you mean haven't seen anyone like me? Gestures to the sleeping Rill.
What?
You guys are all asleep for this, so you.
Yeah,
No,
everyone else
I
is
know. Out of
asleep.
character, what?
Cayenne sits up. Not surprised.
I immediately. Would you be better to play dead for the night while I'm having this conversation?
Nope.
Sit up. No.
I'm asking that
you
of
They
the
remember-
were
characters.
playing dead, but it got interesting for them.
Yeah, yeah. Kyan sits up again. You remember what happened last time?
I
No.
I decide to ask Lumi what she means. I know Real's different, but does this mean you're both from the same village?
She kind of stares at Real while she's like huddled up asleep. It's like, "Uh, maybe. I don't know.
Mm,
It's been a while.
When was the last time you were home?
Now I need to check my note. Damn it. I got to a point where it slipped from my head and I can't.
So if I ask the right question, I might get some really interesting answers. That's good to know. Now it's just to come up with the right question.
I can't actually remember.
Oh dear.
For the most part, I've been over there, just like towards the mountain again. Like, there's a lot of space there. Not so many people.
Ow.
Hmm.
So where's your home then from here? Down the mountain?
Down the mountain? We're down the mountain.
Well,
Unless you mean the other side. Took
One
about
minute.
4 days to get over.
that doesn't seem.
Although I did have to hunker down one because the weather got really bad, even for me.
Hmm.
Oh, it sounds like we missed. Well, it sounds like we missed that horrible snowstorm.
Yeah, couldn't see anything. Like, I just ended up curling up and eventually I just unburied myself and kept going.
Hmm. I'm saying this out of character. I cannot think of the right question to ask here. I am drawing a total blank. Ah. So you came from the over the mountain.
Yeah.
Yes.
How far over the other side of the mountain?
Like I said, it takes 4 days to get over the mountain now.
Now? Are you saying it used to take less time?
No, it's about 4 days to get over the mountain.
Hmm.
I'm guessing you've never climbed up a mountain and back down the other side before.
Maybe in my youth. Been a long time.
Okay, so well knowledge that most people will have. The other side of the mountains is basically mass amounts of tundra. As you go over the mountains, so when you're looking at the world map, the mountains kind of like come down from the north and they curve down to where you are. So it's kind of just grab this for a second and grab a color people can see.
You know what? It makes me think of the World Wheel of Time series map.
So you're kind of like buried is on like this edge, but the mountains themselves. I'm on the wrong layer, aren't I?
Yep.
Yep. I noticed that. This time. There we go. So Barrett is kind of like in this part of the mountain here before it actually curves around. And then you're a bit further north of Barada, and then effectively to the west becomes pretty much tundra. Not many people live there at all.
Okay.
If, but there is some connections from Old Barada, because when you were speaking with the kobold, he asked you which way you wanted to go, because there is another way which leads you out the other side of the mountain range.
Oh, that would have been interesting.
So
Cold, lots of cold.
Lumi indicates that she's from over this side of the mountains.
So she is from farther north.
She is from farther west.
Oh.
I just realized I was doing all that gesturing on the wrong layer again.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I think we have the gist of it, though.
There we go. She's from the west side of the mountains.
West side.
Meanwhile, we're on the east side.
Yep. And then, well, should probably get at least a nap in before we head out.
Hmm.
See you in the morning.
Long
And she just
rest.
kind of like walks over to this like corner here and just curls up into a ball.
So hit the long rest button.
Yeah, you guys can hit the long rest button.
Hooray!
Yay! I have HP again.
I won't lie, my paid reset to long rest anyways.
That's terrible. You should never do it in advance unless I say so.
I didn't. It did it by itself.
Why is my unconscious thing still on? Why?
I won't worry about the tip boxes on the character sheet. That's what the icons on the tokens are for.
Yeah.
So, we finish off the rest of the night, and in the morning, you wake up. Rill is still asleep. She seems to have gotten closer to the fire as the night's gone on, and the fire's died right down. So now it's just the coals that are smoldering again.
I am gonna get up and poke Rill awake.
Poke. Yes, poke Rill awake and never bite your finger.
Right, Zyka's not here, so we won't have to do bribery right now. We'll skip that little bit. We can retcon it later if needed. Currently, Lumi's just kind of curled up in a ball. Still.
I'm also gonna wake Zoho and Cayenne up. Otto, I'll get to in a sec.
Ken is already starfish spinning when you went to go wake people up.
Okay.
Okay, sleep? What sleep?
You know, the more I find out about you, the more I think it's just better not to question it at all.
See, now you get it.
For now. I am gonna poke Otto.
I would be up naturally.
Well, you didn't say anything. I said I was going about waking everybody up.
You need to remember the questionnaire we had. I am a morning person.
Yeah, that doesn't matter At
That's
this point, you're just state this like you're already awake. That's all that's needed.
I am already
Yeah.
awake. Sorry.
Probably staring at Lumi across, curled up in a
Very,
ball.
very confused. Yes.
I am going to get the fire going in the meanwhile,
Hmm.
and
Lisa-
I'm I'm also
Lisa
going
has
to
the
nudge.
firewood.
Yeah, I'm going to nudge Cayenne.
What?
We keep what Lumi said last night between us. I whisper.
Yeah, no problem.
It's not that I don't trust them, it's that it's confusing enough with Azrael. Adding more will maybe not be a good idea.
Yeah, probably not.
And now I'm gonna get a hearty blaze going with the fire and actually try and cook what's left of the goat.
There is a lot left of this goat. It's a really big goat.
Well, I cook enough for everybody.
So this time you actually cut out some smaller slices that can be
Cooked, yeah.
cooked. While you make
Hopefully-
breakfast, Lumi stays asleep in the corner. Got up.
Wow. I am going to cook enough that I can go over to her with them and kind of just leave them next to her for when she wakes up so that hungry. I'm sure the smell will be enough.
No,
Hmm.
she's asleep.
Wow.
She's curled up in a tight ball, asleep,
Hmm.
not paying any attention to the world. Even with you sticking this cooked meat under her nose, she doesn't flinch.
Zoho tries to shake her awake.
She dead.
You're going to shake her awake.
No. I stop.
That's
I
just-
intercede and stop
Eh,
Zoho.
No, no. He said it. It's
No,
doing
no, no. Pat.
it. Okay.
What are you gonna do? Scritch her behind
Shake
the
or
ears?
pat?
Pat her
Where?
shoulder.
On the
Pat her
shoulder. Okay.
shoulder, yes.
So as you pat her on the shoulder, she kind of like uncurls and falls out on her back, and then like without even opening her eyes, she just kind of like full on stretches out from like as long as she can get,
Like a cat.
As
No, wait.
Ooh, go ahead.
and
No,
then
wait, no.
slowly opens her eyes, staring at the what is effectively the ceiling above her.
Hmm.
That
Well,
was
the
a good
food-
nap.
The food would still be warm.
Yeah, as he's cooking the food, by the way, I'm going to sprinkle a little salt on it for everybody.
Top, why are you always salty?
No, I'm salt baying it.
Don't. That is just that is will get your character
Cringe.
killed.
Yeah, I know, right?
So she kind of like stretches out, sits up, glances around.
Hmm.
I guess we should be going. And
Hmm.
then you hear that like bone cracking noise again.
I just look at her and I'm like, "You're not gonna eat the goat that I cooked for you."
And she morphs back.
The fact
She
that
looks
she makes
over.
noises like that when she transforms just makes me think of Animorph so hard. It doesn't do that to me, does it?
Kinda does. Depends
Okay.
on what form you take.
Okay.
It's just like this weird side effect of changing size.
No, and I get that. It's just you've never made a
things
point.
have to reform.
You've never made a point of pointing out the sound before. That's all I'm saying.
You jelly, bro.
No, I just it makes
Right.
sense, and that's
Up,
why
up, chill.
I
Right.
understand.
She looks over to you, and then she's like, looks over to the, realizes there's goat bits on the floor next to her. Finally, and she just kind of like scoops them up into her mouth and swallows them pretty much whole.
Nice.
And
I
then
just shrug
trots
and
towards
ask,
the
"Do you want
entrance.
more?"
She kind of does a general like gesture of like
Follow me.
follow me with her shoulders, and heads out the cave.
I douse the fire and immediately go after her at this point.
I pack in
Like-
some extra slabs of meat for future use, wrapping them. Like
Woo!
cooked pieces.
Depends on how much Farin was able to cook. Farin,
Uh,
how much? Were you cooking extra or?
Yes.
Okay, roll a d6.
Oh, jeez. Ah! Oops. No, I didn't want to click on that. Dang it. That's
it-
the ruler.
There's a dice thingy. Oh, yeah.
You have 4 extras.
Okay. I'm gonna pack those away.
Although, bear in mind, it's not dried meat, so it's not going to last very long.
No, it's just for like afternoon meal or something.
Right. So you quickly like grab your stuff and like pick up as she seems to just be leaving. And you realize that like as you're following her, you're kind of like you're effectively having to
Run.
like do a bit of a jog.
Yep.
Her general, she's not rushing, but her general pace in this form just seems to be faster than you.
Makes sense.
I'm
So
a dwarf, damn it! I'm not that fast.
Actually, you are, but we're not getting into that.
you're great over short distances.
Mm.
Natural born sprinters.
Oh, jeez.
So,
Mm.
like, and you keep this up for like as long as you like each of you can like muster up, and as you start getting tired, like 10-15 minutes in, you guys are not used to like this pace at all. You guys are like like each of you start slowing down, and you kind of like getting up more spaced apart between one another.
Would my transformations refresh my stamina?
No, but your transformations would give you a faster speed.
Yeah, I'm gonna transform into the wolf and offer some people to ride.
You would only be able to carry
Like 2 people.
one person and Kaite kind of thing because you're only a size up.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, well. thought-
I do not require a ride.
No,
Yeah, Zoho's
Zoho is
just
the only
naturally
one who would
fast.
be.
So we can probably keep up with both of them in their forms.
Right. So who are you like gesturing to before you transform to like hitch a ride?
Probably the slowest of our group.
Thorn.
Yeah, it's technically foreign.
I'm just imagining the hammer making some crude, hey look, you're riding a dog.
Oh.
You're doing it doggy style.
No, no.
Right.
You know what? At this point, I'm not going to complain. I have my pride, but even my pride won't get me through this. Won't get me through this one. Okay.
And you're just
But
wearing
only
a
this once.
You're just wearing a dragon scarf now.
All right. So Otto transforms, Farin drops on, and like Otto, you sprint a bit to catch up to Lumi. And as you're doing so, you notice that Cayenne and Rill are getting further and further behind.
Fuck.
But Lumi, you seem to be able to keep pace with Lumi as a wolf, I think. I need to just check
Yeah.
what the speed of your wolf is.
My speed is like 60, I believe. Let me double check.
I don't think it's 60. I think
Really?
50.
just
It's
close
50.
to-
It's 50.
Really?
Yeah, okay, so you're able to
Cayenne?
keep pace with her in wolf form, but it's like you notice your other friends are getting left behind.
Mm.
What are people doing as you realize you're getting left behind?
I think we should follow them.
No shit.
He looks at Cayenne and Rill.
So how the issue is 2 people can't keep up at this pace.
Eh.
I holler at Lumi and like point back at Azrael and Cayenne and was like, they cannot keep up.
Lumi kind of like just casually drops down to a slow walk and then stops and turns around and looks at you curiously.
Hmm?
And then she kind of like looks past you on the like wolf at the other 2 people. And you see her head kind of like lower down and do this weird like semi shrug.
Hmm.
And her head slightly tilts.
Oh no.
What? What?
And you see her shape changing. She's getting bigger.
Oh.
Sorry, what?
Oh no.
And
Wait. Does she transform into a human first, or she goes straight to it?
no, she goes straight.
Straight.
She goes from the cat form that you went from when you met her and what she is this morning. And standing in front of you is a wolf, pure white, and twice your size.
Mommy.
You just go.
And as you see her slowly like sitting there waiting, you can see from like the edge slow creeping like frost kind of like fall, like you know when you breathe out and it's cold and
Yeah. She's
like
emanating frost.
but it's like falling slowly from her mouth, like the air coming out of her mouth is much
Like
colder
a freezer,
than the air.
yeah.
The opposite way round. It's
Mhm.
colder, not warmer.
I could tell by getting near her that I'm getting colder just by getting near her.
No, you're not getting colder by getting near her, but it's all like there's something going on there.
Yeah.
Cayenne makes a note: never go to the tundra ever.
Can I? Am I capable of transforming from one form to another like that, or do I have to transform back human?
Nope, that's completely new to you.
Okay.
You can do it quickly because you can effectively do it in the span of about a 6-second turn because you can do it as your bonus and your action.
Yeah.
So you can quickly revert, but you don't know of anyone who's gone one form to another.
Yeah.
Either way, Cayenne and Azrael are getting a ride. I think
Yeah,
Zoe.
Cayenne, as you kind of like catch up, like Zoho, you're already like standing with Otto and Foreign, but like it's all like as Cayenne as you get closer, it's all like you realize that there's a bigger wolf standing in front of you, staring at you,
What is
like
your
waiting.
reaction?
Cayenne.
Yes, Cayenne.
You could, if you could physically see the wheels just turning in her head. Like, okay, I'm never going to the north because if she can turn into that means there's more of that up north. And nah, we fought a giant.
Zoho face
Monster
palms.
spider. I'm just gonna.
It's like, why is everything big the further
Just
north we
climb
go?
on.
She just approaches.
When I look at that wolf, though,
It's on.
does it look like I could transform into it if I learn it?
You wouldn't know at this short span of time.
Okay.
Your curiosity says yes, but your immediate hunch is probably not. Like you're in this like, can I? Will I? But the problem is, you know that you wouldn't be able to necessarily get the form from her.
No, yeah, of course,
You would have to find one to even be able to
Yeah.
try.
Like Animorph style, you can't like acquire something from somebody who's acquired it.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work that way. You have to get it from source.
Alright. Cayenne, face to face with a big wolf. I'm not really sure how Real will act to this, so I'll ask Psycho later.
Oh,
At some point.
Popo.
Do you all aboard? Eventually, one way or another, everyone's gonna all aboard.
That includes Zoho.
No, it doesn't. You can only ride 2.
You can keep up.
I get on.
You awkwardly climb aboard.
Well,
Along
not
with
awkwardly.
Rill?
I'm able just to climb.
No, awkwardly because of the situation, not because of.
Oh
not,
yeah,
not
'cause-
because
yeah,
of
'cause-
difficulty.
Yeah, awkward because yeah.
Oddly, she's very warm. There is a lot of fluff here.
Aww. Is a fluffy dog.
And like you guys walk aboard, and once you're on, she kind of like just turns around and quickly heads back up to the pace she was at before. Zoho is left to walk. You continue this way until Otto, you realize something.
Yes.
Time.
Oh. I bark at the other wolf to hold for a second.
It's faster.
No.
No. Traveling time.
I'm about to not be a wolf.
Uh-oh.
I think we've made it. Cayenne connect into everyone at separate different times. I think we've made a mistake. Wait, are we going north?
No. You're going east away from the mountain.
Good,
Yeah,
great.
aren't we going towards? Well, technically towards the city, but it's like this is on the way.
Nope.
Oh.
City is
You're
south.
City is south along the mountain range. You're heading away from the mountain right now.
Well.
But you said, why not? So now you're going. It's like she generally gets the idea of you needing a minute. And I'm going to assume that you kind of like, Forward gets off, you shift back because your time's off.
Yep.
You shift back into a wolf again.
Yep.
Foreign clambers back on, and you set on your way again.
Mm-hmm.
I just need to look up because I need to check the double.
And Zoho is still keeping up with them.
At this point, I just don't say anything. I just go with it. Like there is nothing for me to say here. I am a dwarf who definitely can't keep up.
You can if I had Long Strider as a spell.
Oh, you get it for 3 hours. It's half your. No, wait, 2 hours because it's rounded down.
Yeah, I was about to say
Yeah, it's still 2 hours. It hasn't
it's
gone up. Your
still
next
2
level
hours.
will give you an extra hour.
Yeah.
So you're about like you're not much further than 2 hours into this journey, and you've already have to shift, and you continue following her, and she's just like easily navigating the like the forest as you get deeper and deeper, and the snow as you go, what is left of the remaining bits of snow seems to be slowly fading away the further away from the mountain you go. And hello, time.
Bark again. But this time when I transform, I tell her, I can't transform again today.
And if this keeps up, I'll be right back. I need to find something.
Oh no, you can, but you need a short rest first.
Oh, yes.
You can effectively get a max of 4 because you can't get the benefits a second time within the time period.
Yeah, I do.
So you can do 2 bouts of 2.
Yeah, I explained to her that of my limitations, I guess, and needing to rest first.
She kind of like just settles down, looking at you. a little puzzled.
I'm still just a new
Fledgling.
druid. I can't exactly hold my form for very long. I have a time limitation, you see.
She kind of like nods. And you guys basically set up for a short rest.
Yeah.
Have like the extra meat to get a bit of energy back and whatnot.
Hmm.
So
So we consume.
you don't
that.
need to click button because nothing's been consumed other than Tubbs' thing, which is refreshing.
Yeah. So I'm gonna.
And then you continue on the journey
Yeah.
for another 2 hours.
Remove the 4 slabs of meat.
Hmm.
Awesome. And we go.
So another 2 hours pass,
Yes.
and you rinse and repeat your like remove all the foreign, so
Yeah.
you can transform, then transform back again. Foreign climbs on, and you head for another 2 hours. So that's what 2 times 4. It's 8 hours. It's full day's travel.
Hmm.
And time.
Yeah.
Oh, as in that's the end of the.
No, as in your time on your final transformation's running out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you've run out of transformations for the day.
Uh.
What are you gonna do?
I-
Zoho,
Uh,
I would actually like you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, because I was running.
Not that
Awesome.
you're running, it's just like it's more a case of you're not used to keeping this pace for so long.
yeah, these are wolves. They're
15.
Because you even though you're fast, you still normally move around the same pace as everyone else, so you're more like relaxed.
Yeah.
But
Timber
you're
wolves
fine.
is natural for
You're
them
fine.
to do that for long periods of time. They have a lot of endurance.
And the others are just looking at Zoho like, how are you doing this? You kidding? It's usual morning routine over at the monastery. Oh. Whew.
Just
So,
behind you, Zoho, you hear a cracking noise, and like
Crack, crack.
popping,
hmm? He
and you
looks
turn
over.
around, and Numi's back on 2 feet. So you ran out?
Yes, I cannot do any more transformations for the day, unfortunately. Ah.
That's okay, it's just over there.
Oh, thank
Oh.
goodness.
And she points in a general direction. We can do it on 2 feet.
All right.
Oh, good.
I just half my pack and say, "Oh, screw it. Let's get this over with."
Right.
Right, so you guys continue on 2 feet, following Lumi,
Hmm.
who's kindly slowed down, and you navigate for another like 10 minutes or so, and you come across a bubbling stream, river,
Brook?
stream, brook.
Hmm.
I feel like it's too big to be a stream, but it's not quite big enough to be a like full-on river. We'll call it a river. I think it's still classified as a river.
Rapids?
No, it'd be
No. It's it's like you're still kind of like as you've been going this way, you're still being kind of like on the foot of the mountain, like its tippy toes. But you've
Okay.
been kind of like so you've been going away from the mountain that you were at, traveling east. But as I said, the mountains kind of lap around
Hmm.
north at this point, so you're kind of like still in occasion going up and then down and stuff because the unevenness, but actual elevation, not just rolly hills. And you've come to this river,
Hmm.
and she starts following it upstream effectively,
Hmm.
and as you're following it, you're kind of relaxing and enjoying the general nature of things until you approach effectively this area. This lovely, nice picture I found earlier.
Oh,
I'm just waiting on your stream delay.
pretty.
Don't move tokens, I just put them there so if we need them.
Let me zoom in so
That's
And
beautiful.
the first thing that catches your eye is something at the top of that little waterfall.
okay. Oh, is a burb.
It's a very big bird.
Does that bird look familiar?
The
Actually,
bird does not look familiar.
Does it look
Damn it.
familiar to me?
I am about to check that one.
Because I
Do my
saw,
notes because at this point in time I need to start looking things up.
I remember seeing the form of a flying thing. I didn't really get to see it details, but I got the general gist of its shape.
I was
Yeah,
more
I know what you're
asking-
referring to.
I was more
I-
asking, does it look familiar? Because I saw Whirl turn into a bird and fuck off.
No, it's not Rill. It's Rill turned into a generic bird.
Ah, okay.
I'm just checking a note for comparison. So if that is no, that is token size is relevant to your token size. So if you're medium, that's how big it is.
Okay.
Otto, roll a nature check.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Okay. Otto, I'll give this one to you then. That bird that is currently sitting on perch at the top of where the stream that has caught your eye first as you approach, that's a rock.
Oh!
It's a rock.
ROC rock.
Yes.
Oh, big burb.
Big burb.
Big deadly
Very
burb.
burb. And and it's kind of like with its size and presence, it kind of grabs your attention. And you don't realize until he says something. There is another. These tokens are not to size, by the way. The bird is the correct size just by accident. I didn't have to resize it. Off to the side, away from the stream, is another fella. What in the blazes? And that may be the whole, like, thematic speech I do for this guy.
He is studying the bird.
Probably reacting to us arriving, actually.
No, he's looking in your general direction. It's like, what in the blizz? Yeah, I can't get the voice out again.
It's Whirl.
No, it's not.
That's not
That's
what
It's
I-
not.
That's a dwarf.
It's a dwarf.
He's looking in your general direction. He is sort of like, he seems shocked. It's like, no one else is meant to be here. What's going on?
You
And
got invited.
As you don't realize, like, because like the distractions of the big bird and now this dwarf guy like yelling at you, it takes you a moment to realize that
Not alone.
there's more people here.
Haha! I knew you, asshole. We're here.
Uh-oh.
There's Whirl.
Yeah, Cayenne just peeks up out of the wolf fur and just does what I do in references.
You're not in wolf fur, you're walking on fur because
Yeah,
Hollow ran
okay.
out of
We
time on
all
this
were on feet.
before you got here.
Okay, fine. I pick out of a bush and do that.
It's like first you're late and then you bring other people to a meeting they're not invited to?
Mm,
I
We're all
just
kind of like, we're all standing next to him, kind of like looks down to him. It's like, uh, judging at you, and then like realizes who you are. It might not all be bad.
Zoho waves at Whirl.
I whirl.
I just sheepishly wave.
I just look at Whirl and I'm like, what? This is the meeting?
Apparently so.
Guys, be on your best
Lumi just looks at you.
behaviors.
Yeah, this is meaning.
Be on your best
There is
behaviors.
also 2 other unrecognized parties as you're looking around.
Neat.
One is actually sitting in the water, and the other is on the rock further back, not at the
Yeah.
top of the waterfall, but like that middle piece rock, kind of like just sitting there.
Hmm.
I
It's
just
okay.
I just look at Whirl at this point. I'm like, Mister, you have some explaining to do, but more because of this than what's going on here. And I hold up the hammer.
Mm.
What?
Is that really a good idea, Thorin?
They all kind of like just, even the rock is kind of like just staring at you right now. And then the one in the water kind of like stares at Lumi and goes, "Is this why you're late?"
You just see like Otto like embarrassingly face palming in the corner. It's,
I mean,
Zoho also face palms.
I'm just gonna leave this alone.
Kyan leans over. Or
Did you not
to the
understand that you shouldn't be?
Kyan leans over to the group. Do we just tell War? Should I just message Swirl and say we found another one?
No, I think
Are
it's
you-
already too late to tell him that.
He might not know.
No, he would. He would.
He didn't know until we told him.
Screwed the pooch.
Lumi, hearing what you're saying, kind of like looks at you and goes, "Wait, you know him?"
The one with the glasses, yes.
that was the
He
the other that I was talking to you about the meeting.
he's the druid we told you about, the one we met in Carnell. The one who told us about the meeting.
But you
But
said that was Whirl. That's not
that-
Whirl.
He said his name was
That-
Swirl.
He said that was his name.
They're all just kind of like looking at you. It's like, and then they all look at Whirl, and they're like, "Why do you use that name?" Whirl looks back there. It's like, "What? You expect me to use my? I like my original name. Thank you very much. It's also quite handy for my line of work, seeing as I'm
that's-
the only one who seems to be around people nowadays."
Wait, that's not what you guys call him?
I just plunk my butt down on the ground, prop my my head on my fist, and just like, I'm just gonna sit here and listen until we know what's going on.
I'm gonna go sit up in a tree.
Lumi responding to Zoho just turns around and goes, "No, that's Ardur.
Who? Ardu?
Ardur.
Grr.
Harder.
Arder.
Like a tree.
Yes, Ardur." And then at this point, the one in the water shouts at Lumi, going, "It's like, what are you doing? Do you never keep your mouth shut?"
Oh no.
What? What's the problem?
We weren't supposed to
Oh,
know that
no.
because we're not druids.
Lumi is like the
Right.
equivalent of freaking
I just shake my head. It's like,
I'll just be in this tree. Just walks up it.
What are you doing?
Oh my gosh! I'm
Uh,
so sorry, elders.
The rock on the thing is just watching what's going. Like, just you can see its eye just following everything. Meanwhile, the one on the rock just seems to be kind of spaced out next to it.
Ugh.
I'm just I'm
druid.
I'm just sitting here and silently at this point, I am doing nothing but watching.
You guys are going to
At
give
least
an
tell me they're
amazing-
all druids.
I'm the only druid of this group, and I'm sorry.
Regretfully, my friend speaks the truth. He's the only druid of our group, aside from Lumi.
I can change form, but not into animals.
Not helping.
that count?
Cayenne. Not helping.
I need this, Soho. I want fun.
Cayenne,
We were
please.
in a horrible cave for
Please do
most of a
not-
week.
Please do not mention the cave again. It felt like I was slowly becoming claustrophobic down there.
Otto continues to die in a corner.
There are no corners.
The person you know as Wirral kind of walks over to you, Otto. It's like, you might have some nice timing. We'll see. Don't worry.
I hope so.
I silently sit there and watch and listen.
Zoho gestures to Whirl to whisper something. Do you think we should tell them about the you-know-whats?
Do you know what?
You know, he gestures his head to Sabakaze strapped to his back.
Oh, we all know about that. We've already had that one the other day. Only Lumi there is the one out of the loop. She's late.
I speak up to Whirl at this point.
He was whispering.
You didn't hear it.
Whatever. I can get the idea by the pointing at the sword on the back.
Alright, that's fair.
Gesturing his head. Can't really tell if he's nodding
You're
to his
pointing
sword.
over your shoulder at the sword.
Nodding his head over at the sword on his back.
I look at Whirl and I just I gesture. They seem to know you, and you clearly know something about his Zoho's sword. Would you happen to know anything about this fellow? And I show him the hammer, and like, we found him in the mountain. This is Thordrak.
And apparently he's very knowledgeable about women. Seriously. I wish
So-
I was joking. I truly wish I was.
So you pull out Thordrak and mention his name to the druid you know as Wirral.
Yep.
Well, you now know his
And
phone.
as you do it, the other dwarf comes storming up
Uh-oh.
and yanks it out your hand.
Hey!
What? You're trespassing here. I'm going to
So-
have a look at this based on what you just said.
So you know that hammer, sir?
Don't know yet. I'm going to find out. And he walks back towards a rock off to the side and starts smashing the hammer into the rock.
Zoho looks at Thorin. Best let him have the hammer for now. I'm sure he'll give it back eventually.
I look at Whirl, I look at the dwarf, I look at Whirl. He did tell us a little bit about the other two.
Right.
But
So as this is
only
going on,
generalizations.
as this going on, the one in the water gets out and starts walking over to Lumi.
Mm.
She's almost butt naked.
I'm not even paying attention. I'm too intent on what the hell's going on with Thordrak
He
right
is
now.
au naturel.
Zoho just shields his face. Not looking, not looking, not looking.
They don't care.
That Thank you, Otto.
You're welcome.
Uh,
This
I
gives me
swear
some
he-
slight satisfaction.
I swear he doesn't understand sarcasm at all.
Okay, let's get on with the description. What the hell is she
Yes.
going to do to Lumi?
Yes, let's get on with it.
Let's get on with it.
She kind of like walks up to Lumi, grabs her by the shoulder, pulls her over, sits her down on a rock. You really need to learn to be a bit more serious and pay attention to what's going on. But I guess it's up for. Are these the people you were talking about before? Oh yes. This is gonna get weird. I've got to have conversations with myself. Oh yes.
You-
Well, that was the youngling I was talking about. This is the others that mentioned. Well, what I was discussing yesterday. As for Lumi, I think you just happened to have chanced upon. Well, not getting in as much trouble as Naraya. Stumbling on my words, trying to keep the accent and stuff going. Sorry, Narafia wants to get you in, and the almost naked one kind of like looks over him. Oh, well, yeah, they're the ones who found me and told me. That's why I called the meeting. Strange things are happening. This lot are involved. Maybe. Don't see why else they would like have found what they did and done what they did.
Yep, strange things happening around the twist.
Eh. Yeah,
Are
Zoho
you
just-
saying that in character?
No, of course I'm not saying that in character. That's a reference to a freaking show. Come on.
Yeah.
I look at the top of the waterfall. There's no giant bird. There's just a dude standing there now.
with a smaller bird.
On his shoulder, I think.
Foreign, in your head, suddenly loud noises.
Jeez.
Oh, and nerves banging me around. I have not been drinking. I am sober. I swear.
Wait, how is
Is-
Thorin hearing that? Is he?
That is Thordrak. That is Thordrak.
No, is he
speaking to
holding him
freak
again or
out.
what?
No.
because he's attuned to Thordrak.
Oh.
Hey,
Uh,
Thordrack, we found a bunch.
no.
No,
You
it's
did hear
foreign. It's
that.
in his head.
That's Thorin.
I
It's
am.
because he's matured.
I immediately like start and look at this dwarf swinging Thordrak so recklessly. It's like, I pray tell, could you stop? He has all of a sudden decided to
Get loud.
get very loud, and I would prefer you not make things worse.
I'm not making things worse. I'm waking this fucker up.
He's awake. He is
Wait, you
awake.
knew he
He
was
is
asleep?
talking to
And he
me.
deserves to be hit more.
Wait, you knew he was asleep?
Wait, Thordrak was asleep?
When he doesn't freaking talk, it's the only time he's not talking.
How do you know that?
I look at the dwarf. Who the hell are you to know Thordrak, and why do you have such a problem with him?
Could you not
I-
speak so you towards my elders, please?
I just
Otto,
I
with
just
all-
deadpan stare at Otto. I'm sorry. Do you have a disembodied voice getting really loud in your head, complaining about being bashed against whatever the hell he's getting bashed against?
No, but do you freely want to be lost to the wilds because some elder I completely lost my train of thought. Some
Because some
elder
elder
druid doesn't
decided-
think you're speaking to them correctly?
I just want to.
Zoho gets in between them and goes, and now, you two, let's try and calm down.
I just want to think that Otto actually stopped mid sentence. and then start back up. That.
Yeah, I stop, look at them, smile, wave, and continue.
I just
Meanwhile-
glare at Otto, and then it's like, please don't. He's talking now. Ugh.
The
Zoho
the one
looks
on
up.
the rock that's been spaced out this entire time kind of like slowly glances down. It's like, Ferrari, could you keep it down? It's hard to dream when you're so loud.
Can we
Uh,
even tell what the hell
he just
he is?
he just looks over to the rock. It's like there's important business to be dealing with, and you're just there having a nap all the time. I'm not going to keep it down. It's the only way you pay attention.
Wait, he was taking a nap?
She.
She was taking a nap? He squints. Wait. Looking up at this person on the rock.
Freaking out.
Right. Anyway.
Hmm.
Yeah. Right. Anyway. Oh, my head. That's Vordrak. I'm just having trouble getting any kind of accents right now.
Maybe we should just type it out right now.
How do I know this? How do you have this?
You found him in the bottom of a hole, underwater, and in 2 different stones.
Yes, which we pressed together. There was a big flash of thunder.
We found him by chance in the mountain.
Yeah, I tried to identify the smaller stone. The dwarf there decided to take the big stone we got from a fire dwarf cult. And poke the one I was trying to cast Identify on.
They both got electrocuted. Very
we got-
painful.
No, we got thundered, and I got knocked out from it.
But then we fit it into the hammer, and then it started talking to Thorn.
Well, I think he started talking to him when he was in the stone. He just fit in the hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same thing.
So you found it in a hole.
We found it in the ruins outside the old dwarf city.
No, it
Well,
wasn't
more
in the
specific-
ruins. It was in a hole. It was.
Well,
actually-
more specifically, it's a section of the mines that were protected by steam things.
Steam things.
I call them.
Who the hell put you in a hole? I don't know. I just ended up there.
It was other business from the. We were on business from the Dwarven City. It was mere happenstance that we found him.
He was asking the hammer, not you.
What?
The hammer also replied, but he didn't notice because Soho was replying too.
Sorry.
I
forget
would
what I
also-
The
said.
hammer, Farik doesn't know how he ended up in a hole.
I
There's
would
this
also like to
whole blank. There's this whole blank patch, and I don't remember much.
Huh.
But when I woke up, this fellow was here. He needs a little hand. I'm gonna give him a hand. He's not the best with the ladies, but we'll teach him.
Thorn hears that.
Cayenne just face palms because she can already figure out
From the
something.
facial expressions of the other dwarf, you can figure out what's going on because he's currently holding it. He can hear him too.
Wait, I have
Yeah.
passive insight of 16. I could tell.
Yep.
Thordrak, I know I can't understand you, but sometimes you gotta dial it back, my dude.
I just look at the
What you
dwarf.
mean? Back down to 11?
You had it. What did you have it at?
Well, you guys can't hear this.
Wow.
no.
Oh wait, Zoho can't hear this. So what the fuck am
Yeah,
I
I
answering
can't.
Zoho for?
I can't. Yeah, sorry. Man.
You're confusing the matter.
Okay, what number did he give?
I just look at guy and he didn't give a number. Don't. He just said he just said, "Why should I dial it back to 11?"
Yeah, that was a number. Because going 20 out of 10 is not helping in certain points of time, and I'm just gonna let it speak.
A
Also,
voice from the top of the waterfall is like, this one's got some brains, I guess. We could do with a bit more organized meetings rather than this chaoticness. And as you look up, the bird isn't there anymore. There's a man with a bird.
did he just say I'm the smart one?
I said you
The-
probably had a good idea. Whether
Okay.
you're smart or not, I would not know. I do not.
Well, no, that
know
was
who
the
you
play.
are.
No, that was the player to God.
Same response. Just
Okay.
less trying to separate voices.
Okay.
I kind of look at the dwarf as I apologize. I was being far too rash. Uh,
Give me a second to calculate voices in my head again. Who's the Lumi just kind of like looks over. He's like, I wouldn't really worry about it. And the other lady just like looks at her again.
I don't want to step in between those two because I feel like something bad's gonna happen.
This is why I chose the tree.
I respectfully and politely ask the dwarf if I may have Thordric back. Thordric back.
No,
Can we have him back eventually?
maybe.
Okay.
But I have to agree. Oh god, I can't even read that. It's too small.
Okay. Who said I kind of agree because you lost it in the voices there.
Fine, it's fine, just relax.
Yeah, sorry, I need to check, but no, it's because things are getting confusing in my head doing this many characters at once. Well, shit, I've lost track of which voices. Give me a moment. It's not even the voice. It's not even the voices. It's calculating the events. I need the right person to say the right thing,
Type it.
and I forgot how to pronounce the fucking thing, which is not.
Just type it. Type it in chat. That'll make it a lot easier.
No,
right
it
now.
won't. You can give it a go if you want. That's the name I'm trying to
Ow.
remember how I pronounce.
Oh, Darude.
Darude. Oh, Darude.
There you go. That'll do. So the dwarf to the guy at the top of the mountain is like, I suppose, but we need to know the details first. Why did she bring them? Well, I just bumped into them. And
It might have
he's a
been.
druid, so I thought he was invited too.
Yes, I wasn't aware of the meeting. I was just told that it was a meeting of druids and that I should come along.
Well, you could probably save us some time here. Now that you're here. Not so sure about what all your friends being here, but you being here will save me some time.
They're my travel companions. I apologize in advance.
It's this. Are you really sure about this one? I know we've told you you've got to make your mind up. This is the wrong voice.
Who is he?
The one on the top of the mountain talking down is like, I know we're trying to get you to and Mirari to take up apprentices, but are you sure about this one? Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure. He came looking for me. Don't see. He likes plants.
World, I think not in World. Otto, I think you're getting adopted.
Oh, I guess we'll. That's one thing we can discuss. Mirari, what is it that you're flailing around? This is Fordrak. And he's a nuisance. Pain in my backside. And he needs a slap across the back of the head. And he slams the hammer into the rock again.
Why do I get the feeling you were alive at the time that he was actually a person?
I look at Otto, and then I look at I forget the dwarf's name. Shit, even though it was just said.
Mirari.
What?
Mirari.
I mean,
Mirari,
I would
and
know. I would know
and-
naturally that elder druids would have long lifespans, right?
Most druids have a long lifespan. You wouldn't know how old they were.
No, but I'm taking a stab in the dark.
Can you remember how long ago the events with Fordrak talked about were?
No, because I don't remember what was said.
200.
200.
200.
And dwarves' lifespans
a
are
bit
like
more.
what? 150?
200 or 300. I'm gonna ask Mirari. Were you the one who put him in the stone?
No. But considering this one's going to be the quickest and easiest to deal with first, I'm just going to answer now. He kind of like doesn't give anyone else chance to talk. It's like, my flames are what forged this hammer.
Oh, cool.
Mate, how he got in there, I don't know.
So you're saying?
But I helped make this.
So you made the weapon, but he made the gem to go in it?
No, I did not make the weapon.
No.
I helped make the
I
weapon.
You made the flames.
It was
that
my
forged it?
flames that forged the materials for this weapon.
Oh.
It was someone else who made the weapon. And I don't know how he got in there. No one ever told us what the hell went on there. But I know who made the weapon. And I know I helped make it. And then I don't know why they decided to give it to this imbecile. Who are you calling an imbecile? Just because you couldn't ever get the girl.
I just face
And he
palm at this
slams the
point.
hammer into the rock next to him again.
I'm gonna ask Mirari who made the hammer.
A good friend. And we'll leave it at that.
Was it? It wasn't another dwarf then.
It was definitely a dwarf.
Was
No
Iron in
one
the
else
last
is
band?
going to be able to make something like this.
Was it someone perhaps from Clan Ironsbane as myself?
If you want to find out, you can go look for it. Look it up yourself.
I would need the name of the weapon to do so. Unfortunately, Thordrak has never told me such.
The name is Fordrak.
The weapon is named Thordrak as well.
Yes.
Oh god.
The imbecile inside decided that was a nice name to go by. We don't even know what he was originally.
What? You're telling
Well,
me that you don't?
Well, in Foreign's head, it's all like, well, he has got me on that one. I didn't really like my original name. This one sounded cooler.
I'm gonna ask Thorjackton, do you know who made the hammer?
Well, yeah, they gave it to me.
Was it someone from Clan Ironsbane?
We'll discuss this later. I need to get back to what I was doing. And he goes quiet again.
Ah! It was someone from Clan. Like, what the fuck is this?
No, that's not a confirmation.
No, but I'm definitely curious.
I would also like to point out the town where the ham, or who, the mine in Barrader where we found the ham. Or yeah, Barrader's kind of a bit sketch on telling anyone anything, even if we brought the ham. Or
Oh,
there to
hell
try to
no.
look him up. We probably wouldn't be able to find anything about him.
Wait, about who? Fordrak?
Thordrack.
Thordrack and the hammer.
The hammer is Thordrack.
But didn't he just say that that he
No,
also
he said
named the
that-
hammer Thordrack?
No. He made the flames that were responsible for making the hammer.
Right, I meant
But the
Thordrack called the
actual
hammer
making
Thordrack.
was not him. He made the flames, but not the actual hammer.
Right, but I thought it was just stated that the hammer was called Thordrack as well.
Yes, but the
Yes.
dwarf in the hammer is not Thordrack.
Though he
No, the
refers
dwarf
to
in the
himself-
hammer is Fordrak. It's just not his original name,
Yeah, he
because
refers
Fordrak
to
was
himself
cooler.
as Thordrak now.
Yeah.
He took the name of the hammer.
Yeah.
Because
we're
it
not-
sounded cooler.
Yeah, we're not gonna find out that name because that's when we were looking in the library. The only information of Thordrack we found was in regards to the Stormlord's titles, and that's about it. And no one else in that town is going to tell us anything else.
They might. If they
Anyway.
have a good reason.
Anyway, getting a bit off topic at the moment, because
Mhm.
you're currently standing a bunch in front of a fairly large group of druids. They weren't expecting you.
Yeah, they also probably weren't expecting the rambunctious nature of them.
They weren't expecting Fordrak.
Hmm.
So, Arda, are you sure? And can we trust them? And he gestures to the group. They seem pretty sound people. I don't see why not. They, considering what they're going through, they'll probably find out half of this stuff anyway. That one
Zoho,
most certainly will if I do this.
as they're talking, Zoho just glances over his shoulder at Sabakase on his back.
I look at Zoho and just give him a look that straight up says, "Don't make my mistake."
Right, Zoho, can you make an insight check, please?
Uh-oh.
What does passive 16 give me?
Wants you to roll it, man.
I want you to roll.
Oh, you want me to roll? Okay. Boop. I fucked up.
Wah, wah.
Why am I fucking
You-
up?
You get the feeling Sabakaze is more paying attention than usual.
Oh.
I think
It's like you have this weird feeling when you look back at like over your shoulder. It's like it felt like someone was looking over your shoulder.
Like a spirit, like
Hmm.
poking over his shoulder. Ooh.
Like he can feel Sabakaze just looking over his shoulder at all of them.
Perking over his
listening.
shoulder and looking.
Yeah.
Am I gonna notice Zoho did this?
No, it's a
Nope.
sensation he's having.
Yeah. Kalishtar.
It's not even that. It's the fact that you're attuned to Sabakaze and you're paying attention to Sabakaze for once.
Hey. A lot of stuff's been happening.
You're getting thrown under the bus, boy.
Yes, a lot of stuff is happening right now. It's hard to
Yeah.
keep track of it. Why did I plan this like this?
I don't know. Is your character that brought us here?
You know, I just realized something. Zyka is probably going to have Azrael doing the most random bullshit right now.
Yeah, I'm currently
Like,
thinking I may pause it here
diving
because it's
into the
getting hard
water.
for me to concentrate, and probably better to have Zyka here for the main course.
That's
so to speak.
probably a good point.
Probably a good point, yeah.
Real is going to do some crazy shit.
Swimming in the river.
So I think we'll leave it here with this chaotic introduction of the druids. And I will tell you their names now, and then do proper things next time. Just
Arder,
so you can try and get them,
Mirari.
because they're going to refer to each other with these names,
Mm,
not the versions you've been hearing
yeah.
up until now. So,
Fervinji, Mirari,
For friend
let me just
Arder,
grab my.
Mirathia, Lumamea.
Hang,
Oh, that's Luma.
right,
Mimi.
give me a second. I'm just going to order them on the.
So,
Map here.
Udarig is the one on top, obviously.
No, I think he's going to order. I think he's going to position.
Yeah, I'm just going to position them in order of what I've got them written down. So, wait, I lost this one, this one, this one.
I thought Mirari
Uh,
was the dwarf.
Mirari is the dwarf.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's because the first light is at
Oh, Odoru.
next to the.
Yeah.
There's
and,
only 5 of them here.
No,
Yes,
bro.
'cause I was grabbing the
look,
other token.
There's 6.
The line above it. His name
Udarig.
and then another name beside it.
Fervinjir, Mirari,
Above that.
Arder,
Odorug,
Mirathia, Lumamea.
Ravinda, Mirari, Ardur, Nirafia. Nirafia? Hang on, let me just double check my pronunciation on that one. I have it somewhere.
Rathia.
Either way,
Nirafia.
that dwarf is hilariously angry.
Yeah, why the fuck you got this hammer?
Because I
It's
have
like-
this hammer. I'm sure the fricker can incinerate me in like a thought right now, but
Incinerate you? No. Wither you? Yeah.
you're gonna learn a lot about druid stuff. You're gonna learn a lot about these
fine,
druids.
he's got a basic element of something else.
But yes, this is their names. I'm hearing lots of typing. Why is there a green box?
How do you spell the last one? I can't.
copy
Lu-
pasta.
Loomis full name?
Lumimaea with a.
Hang on. Yeah, hang on. Let me just copy them.
He is sending this to Zyka.
No, I'm not.
Oh no.
If you want, I can tell you what language each one of them is in.
Cool.
I'm
One's
guessing
not right now.
Vindir is.
Because we're currently streaming, so we probably should end the stream here, and then I'll do questions
Yeah.
for sorting out for next time
Alrighty, folks. That's us.
out
for-
of stream.
That's us for tonight. We'll see you guys again tomorrow night for Skyrim together. Now with less freaking bugs that are stopping us from progressing the storyline. And also getting to the College of Winterhold. And we'll see you guys next week on Saturday for some more Final Fantasy XIV. And the week afterwards for some more D&D, where we unravel this shit that is the Druid Council. We'll see you guys then.
Bye.